We on the top and we ain't gonna fall. It's an obsession, a habit you call. We hitting automatic, never stall. Only got one tactic, do it all. I'm from the bottom, I hate what I saw. I couldn't walk, so I learned how to crawl. They wanna talk when you're back to the wall. So I say later, my ain't moving small. Money grows from my intuition. I just bought a crib, that's my first edition. People hate it when you claim a vision, but I use a static when I hit ignition. Hungry moves, I'm faster in a minute. I stay fresh to death, I'm in a mid condition. Forge a heat, no matter where I've been, and give me any place and it'll be a kitchen. This how we flow to the top. I'm on a wave and it never gon' stop. I hit a 3, now we running the clock. 24 seconds, I still block his shot. I'm making this an eternal spot. Permanent stain in the flow, ink blot. Don't step to me when I get too hot. I'ma end your life and it's all you got. We on the top and we ain't gonna fall. It's an obsession, a habit you call. We hitting automatic, never stall. Only got one tactic, do it all. I'm from the bottom, I hate what I saw. I couldn't walk, so I learned how to crawl. They wanna talk when you're back to the wall. So I say later, my ain't moving small. Homemade flow, I'm a PVC. There ain't one player out doing just like me. Heart rate froze, check the EKG. I hate wasting time, no eventually. Routine work when nobody see it, but I ain't feel the stress, I know it's meant to be. 30 beats, I'm on a killing spree. I made every song in my discography. Yeah, that's every cent, every dollar. I ain't tryna listen to a broke scholar. Making moves to make the money taller, to the cash topping on the Eiffel Tower. Labels calling, I won't wear they collar. With my own drive, I can take it farther. Do it myself, don't ever bother. Been self-made now, shout out to my father. We on the top and we ain't gonna fall. It's an obsession, a habit you call. We hitting automatic, never stall. Only got one tactic, do it all. I'm from the bottom, I hate what I saw. I couldn't walk, so I learned how to crawl. They wanna talk when you're back to the wall. So I say later, my ain't moving small. Woo.
Take it too far to say that we cannot pretend now. Was it never enough to have just everything you want? In your shadow I found a place to hide me from my own thoughts. And if I ever got lost, you find a way to bring me home. And Electricity's running through my veins. Oh, baby, I can't help it.
And welcome back to another nightly UTD Valorant. Today, UTD is going to be facing against UH Alpha. I'm your host, ActOneEman. Joining with me is...
Hi, I'm Mahcks. Yeah, just getting into the agent select. Let's talk about some predictions. So, going into this, UTD is 3-2, and UH Alpha is 2-3. So, how do you predict that this match is going to go?
I predict that it may be sort of like how it was last time, where it was a very tough fought battle between the two teams. And I do, however, believe that there's going to be a clear winner on one side of the game.
Yeah, and who's that?
Well, not sure if I can say that, but you know.
No caster cursing today?
No caster cursing today. I had my fair share last time.
Yeah, well, it looks like UH has already gone ahead and locked in their whole team. They're going to be playing Jet, Fade, AJ, Omen, and KO. And that comp, it's interesting. It has one smoke, I guess, two initiators, controller, a sentinel and
Select
a duelist.
your agent.
Whereas UTD seems to be taking the Astra over the Omen. So do you have any preference, Astra versus Omen?
I'm an Omen main myself. I
enough.
personally don't know how to play Astra, so anyone who plays Astra is just miles above me as it stands.
Yeah,
But
I think for some reason Astra takes like a crazy amount of like mechanical skill. Like, I mean, I wouldn't say skill, but like micro to be able to like switch into Astral form, place smokes, get the executes right very quickly. It's just it's like you're always doing something.
yeah, you're never resting whenever you're playing as Astra, as opposed
Yeah.
to Omen. You're just waiting for something to happen.
Yeah, it just takes it takes a lot of like ability to be willing to always be doing something, and except that if you're in a bad spot, someone's gonna come back and just doink you in the back of the head.
Well, let's see how Skim does after this break. And we are hopping right into the game. Looks like it's going to be a shorty pick from Chue on UH Alpha's team.
Yeah, going into round one, you can see that some UTD players are picking up the armor and just a little bit of util, but Fade and Chamber are opting into much more util focused starts, and then the Fade and the Jet on the side of UH are opting out of armor too. So, you know, opting out of armor against the Chamber can be kind of scary because that dude's gun does a lot of damage.
Oh, most definitely. It's pretty much a sheriff, but in terms of actual gun, it's just his ability.
Yeah, it's a sheriff, but cheaper.
And a push coming in from UTD. It's going to be one entry, but they're not going to be able to get a pick. They're going to take a couple more shots, trying to delay the push. They're going to do a pretty okay job. They're going to throw out their nade, which is a KO grenade.
Yeah, the KO grenade's going to try to stop a little bit of the push, but they already have the Astra Star set up in tree. UH Alpha is going to pick up two, but they're going to trade one back onto the Jet. They're going to try to get this bomb down. The Omen goes down, so it looks like this bomb plant's probably pretty likely. Omen gets traded, but Fade goes down. Astra trades back onto the KO, and they're going to set up the KO to try to stop this plant. It's a 1v2. He's not going to be able to get him, and so the first round goes to UH Alpha.
Team A is going to UH Alpha. That was a tough one. That was a tough one, most definitely. Both players were at around half health, so definitely a good amount of damage going in from the UTD side.
Yeah, definitely super close. Both players on UH Alpha were around half HP when the round ended, so pretty winnable. But now looking forward, you know, I don't know if any of the viewers are a little bit unfamiliar, but typically what happens on round two, if you win the pistol round, is you force slightly not so great weapons. Like you can see that 4 players on UH have the Spectre and one has the Marshall. And these are just cheaper guns because you really want to secure that second round. You know, I mean, it makes sense, but you're not able to afford like the best guns on the second round, especially if, you know, you're not getting like 5 kills the first round. So the team wants to get, it's called a bonus round. So this is the team's bonus round.
UTD Windows pushing up on tree. There's going to be a KO nade coming out of the Astra Flash. Both Aetha and Bunny are going to get a pick. It's going to be traded out by Panda twice over, and Aetha's going to get one more pick with the classic, but he's going to get traded out by Chue. It's going to be a 2v2. Chue's going to take out one more on UTD side. It's going to be a 1v2 now. Bunny all alone in tree, and that's going to be the round.
Yeah, and
closing it out by Y Lang.
Yeah, and actually a pretty important round for UTD. I mean, they pick up 3, meaning that UH is only going to be able to bring 2 of those Spectres back. So it's not going to be a great buy from UH. So UTD is going to have the gun advantage going into this round. And being able to pick up those 3 kills is pretty huge, because I was about to say that, like, the point of the bonus round is to completely shut down the second round. And, you know, if you have Spectres, like the entire team has Spectres going into rifles, you can win. Like, it's definitely a position you can win from. But look at this buy now. This is not a great situation for UH Alpha.
Gonna be the Sheriff coming in from Omen. Omen's gonna be able to gonna be smoking one side. Looks like the Haunt's gonna be destroyed from the Fade. Aether pushing up a little bit on B side. Looks like he's all alone with the spike. It's gonna be a mid to B. Looks like Panda's gonna be able to pick him up though. Or actually, no, Sarah and Trey is gonna be able to pick up Aether. Picking up the Vandal. Bunny's gonna fall back towards Mark. He's gonna shoot down the door that's already coming down. He's gonna fall back a little more towards mid, trying to see if he can get a pick off of the spawn. Door's gonna be destroyed, and it's gonna be a split, or at least a big coverage coming from UH Alpha.
Yeah, UTD is trying to get some mid control here. I mean, that's the best thing you can do with 3 players. Is, you know, that you're in a disadvantageous position, and Panda will pick up Astra, and Bunny is going to trade back onto Panda, and Windows is going to pick up the Omen. So they know that KO was on Cat, so they're going to try to get this KO out of there. They're trying to pressure him. They do pick it up. Ylang takes down Bunny. It's all on Windows. He gets dinked a little bit, so he's only 5 HP. The Haunt comes out, and Choi is just going to peek out and hit Windows. Once again, pretty close round. Actually, great job by UH Alpha there. As much as I hate to admit it, you know, they did pick up those 2, with Panda picking up. I mean, I think it was Sarav and Aether. As soon as they swung, is just huge, because that just busted open the round.
Yeah, looks like UH Alpha is gonna be able to buy full 1 on op, and that's gonna be Panda on the op. But looks like UTD is gonna stick with Sheriffs only. Or actually, looks like Windows is gonna take the Stinger, which is a very powerful weapon now in the meta. We're gonna be seeing some interesting plays coming from UTD on attack.
The most interesting play I saw there was that Windows uses an unupgraded RGX blade, which is a interesting decision.
I think that it's just something about the unupgraded weapons that just gives you that extra boost of luck.
Yeah, well, UTD was just trying to see if they could angle anything out of that A site, see if anyone on UH was going to peek, and see if they could get some free kills there, but nothing happens. They're just going to rotate out and maybe hope that UH sent some people towards A, but it looks like they're just holding strong on this default.
It's like Shuei's Prowler is not going to be able to pick up anything, but Panda's going to be peeking up. He's going to miss his op shot, and that's going to be taken out by Sarav. Sarav might be picking up that op. Trey's going to be on site. Going to throw a Haunt into main, but it's not going to be able to pick up anybody at the moment. Ylang going to pick up Skim.
Down B.
It's going to be CT, and looks like Windows going to try to take out Shuei, but he's going to get a headshot. Shuei's going to get a 3rd. Looking to get a 4th, maybe. That's going to be the last teammate on. Going to throw a Haunt over into main.
Sarav picks up 1, but I'd be surprised if he can get anything else. Yeah, Rican just TPs it and shoots him from essentially behind. That is 4-0 for UH Alpha. We are going to be seeing another gun round here, so hopefully all things will even out. UTD here is, you know, kind of not doing great in some of these rounds. They're getting picked off by unsurprising, or they're getting surprised by some stuff. But in this round, I think if you're UTD, you're hopefully trying to, I don't know, you want to build some ult charge here.
Most definitely. This is going to be an even buy between the 2 teams. They're all going to be able to buy rifles. 1 on up, and that's going to be Panda yet again. Panda's going to be playing that aggressive defense one more time. We saw that last game against University of St. Thomas. It looks like it's not going to be doing too much as Panda backs up a little bit, takes a repick, and Eighth is going to be there to take him out on Catwalk. They might be trying to play for that op right there. Bunny going to push up on main again. Ylang smoked off in mid, so there's not going to be anything that the turret picks up. Smoke's going to go away. NPC pushing up. He's going to meet Bunny right there, but that's going to be a kill from Bunny one more time. It's going to be 3-5. Numbers look like it's going to UTD's advantage.
Yeah, and you can see that whenever they got the pick on the guy on Cat, the way that UH responds is they kind of pull back a lot of their defense, because when you lose a player like that, you want to get as much information before taking trades as possible. So the Fade on B side, as soon as the guy on Cat gets picked, they back up into the CT area that we see him now. just because you don't want to take a 1-for-1 trade when you're down. I mean, you can, but it's just okay. And then
Oh, that's gonna be Rican going to pick up one. Bunny's gonna pick up their KJ. Rican's gonna be teleporting back into tree to see if he can get away from anything that's gonna push up to him. Troy's gonna be CT, throwing out. Looks like his ability.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, and 5v3, 4v2, so that the 1-for-1 trades end up kind of being
planted.
advantageous to the winning team. Skim's gonna pick up Rican and spawn and try to swing out on this Fade. Fade doesn't realize it and gets picked up as well. The UTD is gonna pick up their first round, and that pick off the guy on Cat is just huge. And then even again, the guy peeking, the UH player peeking A and just getting insta-dinked. Not ideal at all.
Surprisingly, looks like they didn't pick up the op off of Panda. Either that or another play picked up the op. Although the op in Panda's end, yet again, is going to be quite dangerous, especially for UTD side. They do, however, have Aether on his ult, so that is going to be an op just in case they use it. They also have 3 other ults. The only person who doesn't have one is Windows, who's 1 off.
Yeah, and as far as ults go, UH is in. This is going to be a pretty messy round, but. If you look at the economy, okay, well, there's an execute going on to A right now, and they use the Astro to smoke off tree, and they're just going to completely ignore tree and try to get the bomb down as fast as possible. Ray's taking the hell position right now. And then Panda's going to trade one instantly onto Aether, and that's a huge pickup because now this becomes wide open for them.
You can see the Winter's going to be taking out 1 over in heaven. Going to try to look for 1 over in trees. Flash is going out. Blind is going out. It's going to hit Windows. If Flash did not. They're still delaying that push. Swinging out right now. Windows going to be able to try to pick one up, but he's going to get shot from behind, from heaven. Rican going to be kicking up one of the last ones, and Sarv going to be on main. NPC's taking up that Sarv, and that's going to be another round for UH Alpha.
Yeah, I think there was a little bit of disconnect on UTD's post plant there. They kept Sarv in I don't know what to call it, A main, and he was just waiting for like maybe the post plant sort of peek out and get the kill on the guy. But with the way they used the Astro Wall, it seemed like UTD wanted to take the fight rather than try to play for killing the diffuser. So Sarv was pretty useless there in like he wasn't able to do anything until he was in a 1v4. So I think there was a little bit of disconnect there, and so they just weren't able to do much on that post plant because UH was able to like take 3v1 fights every single fight.
Yeah, it looks like Aether's going to pop his ult. Going to be peeking out on B main, but he's not going to be able to see anything as the Omen smoke is going to be there to block him off. Looks like it's going to be an A push with 2 going up on Cat and 3 going up on A main. Omen's going to peek out on A main, but he's not going to be able to see anybody. Prowler's going to go from the UTD side. Not going to be able to pick up anybody. Tree is empty at the moment, looks like, but it's going to be a quick kill coming from the showstopper. It's going to be traded out by Sarv right there as NPC takes out Windows. Bunny going to be on site looking up on heaven, trying to see if anybody's left. And then pop the plant, and Sarv's going to take out 1 more.
Yeah, they get UTD gets complete tree control, which is huge. They're not going to push it into any CT control. Yeah, but they're just going to play angles, and Aether is just at such a huge advantage there. If you're Jay, you're peeking 30 angles, and Chamber is sitting in one of those 30, and you just get unlucky. But I think they know the last guy's here in tree. He is going to pick up Sarv, so the Fade is just going to try to work any magic they can. But I mean, homie is surrounded.
Yeah, looks like he's not going to be able to do so much. Shots going from every direction. He has to watch behind and in front of him, from window as well as from tree. But it's not going to be able to get enough as UTD takes their 2nd round. And we advance forward onto the 7th round of the, or 8th round of the game, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and as far as ults, UTD popped 2 that round. They popped the Raze one, which gave them 1 kill, and then the Chamber one, which got them 2 kills. So if you look at the economy, right now we're essentially in a dead even game. I think Panda's just going to use their ult. So, you know, he essentially has a rifle. Wilson, it's equal to a rifle. But
that headshot is a rifle. Nice.
Yeah, this is a big round because whoever wins this round is probably going to be able to win next round and maybe even the round after that, depending on how the economy works out.
And looks like Rican's going to be smoking off B main one more time. We're going to get a fake teleport, but it's not going to take any advantage as UTD is not there. We're actually going to be looking at A one more time. 2 going up on A main, 2 going up on Cat, and one of them, which is Aether, is actually going to get picked off in mid, which is going to be a different advantage for them. White Lane going to try to swing out and kill Skim, but Skim's going to be able to pick that one up. Bunny is going to be pushing up on side with Trey, but Trey is taking out Window. Rican's going to be taking out Sarov.
Spike planted.
There's going to be smoke coming in from Rican yet again. Bunny's going to flash out onto Tree, trying to pick up one, but looks like they were only able to escape his bullets slightly.
Yeah, UTD gets the bomb down in a 4v2. Skim's going to pick up one, but he's going to get swung on by the KO and die. Can he work magic from heaven? He cannot.
Looks like NPC is going to get the 2-piece to end the round, and we see a defuse coming in from UH Alpha, and UH Alpha is going to get their 6th round.
Yeah, pretty unfortunate that Aetha gets picked off in mid there. He I guess got surprised, or maybe the Jet did some dash action and he just lost. But yeah, I mean, that was the anchor there. I think if Aetha is able to pick up that 1, maybe 2 there, completely different round. I mean, of course, get more kills, get more wins, but you know, he was in a position to maybe pick up 1 or 2 there, and that would have completely gotten the round around.
And one thing we know about Jets, especially at this certain level, is that there's a whole bunch of movement coming up from them. So they're always moving around. They're always trying to kick the quick angles and get out of there as soon as possible. And that's going to be one more time. We're going to see that one more time from Panda as he watches B main, but he's not going to be able to see. He has to back up soon. There's going to be 3 going up on mid on UTD side. Going to peek out towards market. Prowler's going to go out, but it's going to get destroyed, and that's going to be Spike down.
Spike down mid.
2 kills coming up from UH Alpha side, but looks like Skim's going to be able to trade one of them. NPC going to back off from mid. Spike is down still.
And
So
yeah, UTD is going to try to, I guess, recuperate, get this spike, and then try to see if they can make any plays around the map. Windows just holding this very close cat angle. He is going to try to bait something out. He is holding there with the judge. I don't know if they know he has a judge. If they know he has a judge, they're not going to peek him.
oh, most definitely. I don't think that they know he has a judge. However, I can't be so sure. I don't know what's going on in their heads, unfortunately.
Obscuring
It's going to
vision.
be a fake smoke coming up from Skim. He's going to pick off their KO.
And they're going to
Actually, not
move
if it's-
over towards B. They only UH only has 1 guy on B. I don't think UTD knows that. But it is Panda, and Panda does have an op. And this guy has been pretty scary with the op. He's proven that he's a pretty good Jet player.
Looks like Panda's dash is going to just
30
expire.
seconds left.
So he might be backing off from here as soon as he tries to get a pick. Smoke is still going on the market. So it looks like UTD is going to be taking a rotate over towards A, but there is an Omen just sitting right there, waiting for them on site.
Yeah, and UTD is going to be playing towards Tree. I think KJ heard, so they're rotating back. Yeah, they definitely heard by now. Omen going to try to see if he can work some magic
10
over
seconds
here.
left.
He knows they're planning. Doesn't know that they're there. He's going to pick off Skim.
Spike planted.
He's going to whiff on the blind. He gets picked off by Windows. So Windows is going to throw that nade. That might do a lot of damage. But Windows is going back into Tree, trying to hide. They're going to play this post plant. They're going to evade the KO or KJ ult. This is going to be huge. If is not able to pick up anybody, does survive. 2v3. Are they going to be able to peek him? I don't know if they know he's on. They defuse without UTD realizing. That is a tragedy.
That is very much a tragedy, yes indeed. I think that the KJ ult, being able to take out one person at the time was not helping UTD in terms of that round entirely.
Oh yeah, I didn't even realize that was UTD's KJ ult. UH does not have a KJ. Oh, wait, no. It was
UH's
ult.
KJ.
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
most
okay.
definitely. No, I completely understand. You're all good. Yeah, because of that, Windows was not able to peek out and try to help his teammate Aetha at the time. So it looks like that round is going to be not a good one coming from UTD. 7-2 with a 5-round deficit. Panda's going to be peeking out in mid, trying to get a pick one more time, but he's not going to activate his dash just yet, so he might not be dashing out. Sarab going to be picking up that ult orb, and that's going to give him his ultimate ability. They might use that to push on the site. However, Spike is back towards spawn on A side. Spike's going to get picked up by their Asher, and he's going to peek out on A. So far, nothing happening. They're playing a very slow game, looks like.
Yeah, and UTD is just trying to get as much control as they can over these like pushing angles. So they're holding the B push and the A push, and they're not really aggressively peeking mid either. They're trying to see if UH is making a mistake. They get the dash out of the Jet, which is huge. That means that now Chamber is the most mobile off user. They're gonna spot KO, but they don't spot the fade. So Fade's gonna be able to get a free peek, but they're not gonna let him peek that for free. He's gotta pay to peek. The cost might be his life.
Hinda trying once more time to get a pick off of it, but it's not going to be able to work. Parallel's going to go up from market, and Sarv's going to throw his Haunt. They know that he's in market, but they don't know his exact location. It's going to be a slow peek from Sarv trying to get Choi over in market, but it's not going to. They're not going to take any action just yet. It's going to be an Astra Sar going to come right down. It looks like Sarv's going to be able to get the pick, and Window's going to be able to get the pick on NPC.
Yeah, Choi gets caught with his utility out. Reckons Rican's going to TP out, try to get away, and he does actually get all the way out, which is good for him. Oh my gosh, Windows maybe gets an angle, and he does pick up the Jet. Jet almost, you saw the bullet tracer went right by his head. That was really close.
Pretty sure Ray's got a really good haircut right there. Looks like Rican's going to be peeking up towards mid. Trying to see if he has anyone on wine, but it's not going to be anybody right there. They're going to wait for him to get on site so they can get a pick on him. It looks like that KJ is going to be in heaven, slowly peeking up. No one's going to be watching heaven at the moment, so this might be a quick kill from the KJ that could have traded out. Rican's going to be peeking out main. He sees a couple, but he's not going to be able to get any picks. Drops smoke onto the tree, looks like.
Yeah, UTD's playing a pretty good post plan here. They don't really have to peek at anything. Aetha's going to get the KJ. Rican's going to fake the TP somewhere on a site. He's going to re-peek and see if he can do anything. The clock is ticking down, though, and Aetha's going to pick him up. Okay, really good round from UTD there. I really like that post plant. I think that that one time where Sarah was playing in A main or wine, he didn't really have much agency. And this time they all had three players like activated in the round in the post plant, and they didn't have to peek heaven there because I mean they have nobody playing wine or A main, so it's not like the guy peeking heaven is gonna have to drop. They don't have to take that fight. They can force this guy to get nervous and peek 4 angles at the same time, and you know, do that thing where you check angles like in your head, but then you don't actually check it, and then you get shot by the guy sitting in the place you're looking.
Definitely. There's going to be a B push, but no one on defense is going to be on B. They're going to be a heavy mid push. Going to be a free side going to UTD.
Yeah, I'm surprised UTD can't hear. It looked like they were running, but I guess they're walking up, and UTD is going to get this site for free. They are going to waste the Razor. I mean, they don't know they're wasting it. Shui's going to pick up Bunny. Bunny's going to drop that gun to them for free. And then Rican's going to see if he can pick anything off TT. He doesn't end up getting picked. A little unlucky from Windows there. But I don't think UTD has figured out the game plan yet.
Yeah, looks like this might be... oh, and looks like that's going to be Rican going to fall.
But he does pick up 1, which is huge for them. Again, going to pick up 2. Gets traded back by the KJ with that Vandal that Bunny dropped. It's a 2v2. Both UTD players are playing.
Looks like Windows going to be able to pick up the KJ for a trade. It's going to be a 1v1 situation, NPC versus Windows. Going to drop the bomb buddy to see if he can get some information. He's on defuse right now, so he might not know defuse is coming out right now, but that grenade is going to be right there. And oh!
A tragedy. Oh my gosh.
And
milliseconds.
That's going to be a millisecond win coming from
Last round in the half.
Alpha. That was a tough round for UTD to lose. They had it in the bag almost, but it looks like UH Alpha was going to be able to get that defuse just in the nick of time.
Just a few little mistakes, you know, when he gets picked off. You know, I guess he wasn't really expecting them to have 4 dudes rotating through mid at that point, or tiles, but you know, he gets picked off, and then Rican ends up picking off somebody in CT with gun disadvantage. A little tragedy, but I mean, it was so close.
It's a very close round indeed. And that's going to be another B push coming from UTD. And it looks like another mid push coming from UH Alpha. Spike's going to be picked up. KO's going to be able to try to get any information with his knife, but nothing's going to be there. It looks like our KO on UTD is going to ult them into site, which is funny. Astro ult coming out once again. And that's going to be a free site once again for UTD. They're going to take their position on the defense, so see if they can stop the retake.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what UTD's post plan is. I don't actually dislike that peak that much. I think it's a good idea to get that information early rather than later. They are double peeking that angle that he just died in. Oh, they're gonna knock down the KJ, so they're gonna be able to hear the res. UTD just picking up every single fight.
Just like that, and UTD gets the round win. That's gonna be 3 kills for Aetha that round.
Yeah, huge round from UTD. I think they played that post plant really good. Playing heavy towards that A garage is really smart, because that's just where UH Alpha pushed from. And when UH Alpha pushed last round, they got 0 resistance. So I don't think they were expecting to not only fight the first guy, but then also peek into 2 dudes.
Oh, most definitely. That double peek coming out from I think that's A main, correct?
Yeah.
That double peek coming out from A main is just going to be, or B main, I'm sorry. It's going to be very, very vital for UTD side as they close the gap. 8-4. This is going to be the, oh, actually, no. This is going to be the switch round. So it looks like UTD is going to be on their defense now, and UH Alpha is going to be on offense.
Yeah, and if I'm UTD here, I'm a little bit excited here because I think Astra's a little bit better on defense than Omen is on offense. So I think they have the slight agent advantage. I think UH Alpha won their half, so I'm interested to see. I don't think UTD is down by that much. I think that this Haven is a little bit CT sided, and I think UH has a slightly better defensive comp, but they are going to be pushing into E here. They're going to catch out Aetha. He's going to have to back off. They're just going to kind of get the site for free. I mean, they do trade out Windows.
Looks like UTD was anticipating an A push, but it's not going to be there for them. As you said, UH Alpha is going to get a free site. NPC is going to peek out onto CT, but he doesn't know that Aetha is going to be right there with the Sheriff. Smoke's going to go down from NPC, and it looks like Aetha is going to be able to pick up NPC from CT, and that's going to be Wai Lang actually taking out Sara, who's going to be in spawn. So Chui is going to be on point. It looks like Panda is going to pick up Aetha. Bunny is going to be able to take out Aetha, or Panda for Trader, my apologies.
Yeah, Skim seeing if he can do some magic here. He does pick up the one, but he has two people on site, jump picking him with classics. Not a lot of life outlook here for Skim. He's just praying at this point. He does get the one. A great shot by him picking up that one, but he doesn't actually. He's not able to get the two. I mean, he was on 20 HP. You know, picking up the one is kind of a blessing there.
Most definitely, it's going to get traded out by Rican for the round win coming from UH Alpha. And as we can see, judging off the KD ratios of everybody, this is a very close-fought game, but it looks like only one team, which is UH Alpha, is going to be able to come out on top for the trades.
Yeah, UH is just nearly edging out a lot of these rounds. You know, one person, two person alive, you know, milliseconds on a bomb defuse. So, you know, it's not out of the realm of possibility. UTD is only down 5 rounds. I know it seems like a lot, but I mean, UH went up 5 rounds. UTD can do it too, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Flash going to go ahead and hit Panda. Panda's still going to be able to get onto site and get the switch. You might have to just close the door from this one. Kylo's going to go out onto site and take out Aetha. Sarv is going to be in Boathouse, but he's going to get taken out by the Swarm Grenade coming from KJ. 2 on UTD side and CT, trying to shoot through the smoke to see if he can get any picks whatsoever. UTD window is going to be on the right side of CT, waiting for somebody to peek out. We can right-click them with the classic, and that's going to be UTD window checking out NPC. Going to pick out the Spectre and going to look over on main to see anybody. And oh, that's going to be a blind peek coming from window. Going to be able to get a pick on Panda. Rican's going to trade out with Bunny though.
Yeah, UTD. I was about to say they're kind of getting destroyed in this anti-eco like you're expecting, but then Windows decides to just play out of his mind. He picks up the one, grabs the second. Now they're gonna swing. Windows gonna go down, but Skim's gonna trade him out, and it's a 1v1. I don't think Skim has enough time, but he's just trying to make sure this Omen isn't able to get out.
He does see the Omen, but Rican's gonna be swinging out, and it's gonna be a pop and swing from Rican.
Barely survives right outside the bomb radius. Really good idea from Skim there, because you know Skim has like $0 worth of value on him if he dies, but you know he stands to deny UH Alpha an extra 1600. Unfortunately, Rican barely gets that kill, like barely. Like he was spraying and really like on his knees praying. But unlucky for UTD, he doesn't manage to pick it up. So you can see that is the best gun that they have. So if Rican had died, I mean, it would have been an abysmal round for UH.
Definitely. As it looks like UTD is going to be able to buy full rifles, and only a couple of their players have light shields. UH Alpha going to be pushing out through mid, trying to see if they can go to a mid to B, looks like. But UTD is going to be on A site, only leaving 2 on B main to try to get some aggressive defense pushes. So it's not going to be able to work. As they do notice Sarv going to be on B site, flashing out towards spawn. It's not going to be able to be there to pick up anybody. And looks like I was mistaken. They're actually going to be rotating towards A.
Yeah, UTD does not want to take any unnecessary advantage. They're fully giving all this space to UH. I mean, they know that that UTD wants to play long. They want to take long fights, but Skim is going to somehow die to the Sheriff. I don't know where that happened. Oh my gosh, he's gonna pick up 2 in mid. Aetha's gonna trade back onto the KO. But you know, the bomb's planted on A, and 3 UTD players are about to get surprised by this KJ in mid. I think they might have just heard. That was pretty. I feel like that made some noise. Oh my gosh, they didn't notice it. He's gonna pick up a 3 Sheriff kills so far in the round for Wai Lang.
And looks like Wai Lang does have his ultimate ability, so he might be able to use this one for post plant, just to stave off any extra UTD players that try to come on plant to defuse. Panda's going to be on A main, trying to get any picks from the garden, but it's not going to be able to do anything as Bunny is going to save. Bunny's going to be able to take out the KJ.
Yeah, the UTD's calling the save here. Pretty super unfortunate round for UTD. Don't like to see that. Oh man, that is tragic. Yeah, UH just completely dismantled UTD that round. Walked up straight through mid. I'm not mad at the play that UTD gives them mid control. I think that's fine. I just don't really understand, like, you give them the mid control, but then they're not holding the sights, and that just allows for like a play where Weilang is just sitting in the middle of nowhere where you're never going to check in your life, and he's just going to, I guess, get 3. You know, you'd expect 1 and trade him out, but I guess sometimes you get 3. I guess he's like that.
Yeah, and it looks like UTD's economy is not going to be looking so well, as they're only able to buy 1 rifle. The rest are just going to be Guardians, as well as 1 Sheriff. Han's going to go towards mid, but it's not going to pick up anybody. Weilang peeking out from B main. It's going to get picked up by Bunny. Panda's is going to go ahead and C2, but it's going to get smoked off by the Astra. Bomb Buddy from UTD window is going to come right now, as he's not able to get anybody. NPC looking out towards street.
Yeah, UTD is actually playing pretty good defense here. Unfortunately, Bunny's going to go down to Chue. So UH has complete tree control, especially killing Skim. They're gonna pop something from Fade. Fade is gonna trade out Aetha, and then it's just Sarv on site, but he's gonna pick up 2.
Sarv, oh my Lancer, that's not going to be enough though, as Rican's gonna be able to finish out the round and plant the bomb for money. Match point for UH Alpha. However, that was a crazy play from Zara.
Yeah, he definitely did his aim labs this morning. He was ready, but unfortunately, the rest of his team was not really ready. Some pretty unlucky gunfight losses. They played the start of that round really good. UTD started off playing pretty good, but some unlucky trades happened, and now it's 12-4.
Yeah, most definitely. Looks like it's going to be an Ares pick from Skim, as he's going to be able to try to just spray through that wall right there to see if he can get any picks whatsoever, but he's not going to be able to do it yet.
They missed the KO knife. This is the chance. This is UTD's chance. They're going to pop the KJ ult and walk in. They also pop the Fatal. They're just going to try to use everything. Throw the kitchen sink at UTD, and they're going to pick up Astra and Fade there. And as the KJ ult expires, they are going to get the bomb plant down. Windows is maybe going to try to... Okay, he is going to rat out NPC. NPC goes down. Didn't check the smoke at the right time. Now it's Aetha, Windows, and Bunny gonna try to clutch this one out. Looks like there's no ults. Okay, actually no. UTD Windows gonna pop the. Oh, okay. He's gonna pick up the Omen. So they actually, I don't think they saw anyone else though. They only saw it. But Aetha's gonna pick up Panda. Weiling gonna trade back on. Bunny gonna pick up 1. It's a 1v1. Windows versus Chue. Windows
taking it for the 3rd kill, and that's gonna be the round going to UTD. They are still in it to win it. The game is not over yet.
On that day, God said winnable.
Exactly.
It is winnable for UTD. They're going to pick up the round. I know they're screaming. I know they're hyped. This is the momentum UTD needs.
Most definitely. They're going to be riding this momentum till the end of the game. It is still going to be 12-5, however, so looks like UH Alpha just has to win 1 round, and that's going to win them the map right here.
Yeah, and UTD's broke. I think is a light way to put it. They're going to be on Judge, Spectres. I think Eighth is just going to pop his Chamber ult and pray they win the round, so he'll have a lot of money next round.
Most definitely. He may be broke, however, I do think that Chamber ult's going to come in handy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think one of the times he used it, he picked up 3. He does get spotted out by Jet, and they know he's popped the ult, so they know that Chamber's playing mid, so they're just going to completely avoid it. Actually, no, they're going to push up from tiles. The Prowler does get broken, though, so they're not going to end up really pushing it. Omen's probably just going to smoke it off and try to gain as much position mid as they can, knowing that there's not much Chamber can do when he's smoked off. He's not like Jet who can updraft or try to do some crazy dash play. I mean, maybe he can walk through the smoke, but you know, with the smoke like that, there's not much they can do. But
yeah, it looks like
you got it.
It looks like Eighth is going to be trying to peek out of that smoke to see if he can get any pick from a small angle, if at all possible. UTD going to play a pseudo-aggressive defense, going to be holding close angles to entryways from attacker side. Window is going to be able to see one, but he's going to get about 70 damage hit towards him. He's going to leave him at 30 HP. He's going to rotate towards Street to get out to safety. He does get blinded, however, so he's not going to be able to see anything at the moment. Looks like Panda's going to be able to dash out, but he's going to get caught by Fade's util, and that's going to be Aetha one more time getting a kill, and that's going to be Bunny getting that kill right there on A main. That's going to be
that's going to be UTD picking up 4. 1v5 for Wilding. This guy's good, but I really want to see a UTD flawless to really bring the morale back. We have a chance. Oh my gosh, Sarv is giving me a heart attack.
A dangerous one right now. Oh, it looks like he's going to be trading one out, but Weilang is going to fall to Bunny, and that's going to be another UTD win. Unfortunately, it was not a flawless, but it was still a good round from UTD. They had 4 out of 5 people alive, so it's going to be really good for their economy.
And Bunny's picking up the triple kill. You know, there's nothing quite like, you know, you know, not playing great in the game, and then you get that triple kill, and you're like, all right, it's game time. You know, you start to play different. You know, your mouse is starting to move different. Mouse pad's a little bit softer, a little bit more glidey. So, you know, maybe 2 rounds in a row is what UTD really needed to get them that kick in the butt to get back in this one.
Most definitely. That slight boost of confidence just might be enough for them to go ahead and carry this out for the rest of the game. KJ gonna go ahead and drop the turret onto, what's that, Eman? Looks like UTD Windows is going to be holding that angle close. He might have to fall back, however, as they smoke it off. Regan's going to be able to pick up Sarv in mid. NBC going to be dropping that,
Windows picks up MPC, and Rican and Astra are having their own little battle. Panda's going to pick up Windows. Windows going down. Rican and Astra still just throwing smokes at each other, trying to out-utility each other. But the rest of UH is just chilling in A main, trying to see if Rican can get anything. Rican not knowing 8th is here. 8th is going to whiff the shot, but he's gonna teleport out. So, you know, everything's still kind of okay. They're going to pop the KJ ult onto A. So UTD is going to start to rotate over, but I think Astra is still a little sussed out about the whole thing. Doesn't know where Omen's playing. But the KJ ult is going to end. 0 players detained. But that does mean that UH has the entirety of the site. And Astra is in no man's land, in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, exactly. They might just have to wait for the Astra just so they can do anything. It's going to be a 2v4 situation with Aetha. Oh, Aetha's going to be able to pick up one. He's going to spray up into hell, but it's not going to be able to do anything for him. Smoke's going to go up to heaven, so it's going to block up Aetha's line of sight.
Yeah, 2v3. Aetha's going to try to see if he can do anything from this angle. He's got the gun out. Okay, Skim's going to pick up one. That's going to give... Oh, Skim's going to pick up a second. Aetha's going to drop down. They do not know where Rican is. They found him out. They know he's tree. They're going to start the defuse. Skim's going to hold the angle. And he's going to get the kill, the triple kill. 2v3. Skim's like that.
Skim is like that, most definitely. He's that guy.
He's that guy.
He's that guy.
He was feeling himself that round. He was taking the fights. He was like, no, you peeked me. Yeah, he was arguing with that Omen over there in B main for a while. They were flabbing gums at each other.
Most definitely. But that's going to be another win for UTD, and that's going to be 12-7 as UTD continues to close the gap. Right at match point. I'm still saying it's still possible the UH Alpha are going to be able to just win the game as they are 1 point away from the win.
Yeah, I mean, UH has been pretty dangerous on these eco rounds. I think they've gotten 1 or 2 thrifties so far. So this is the round from UTD. You finally got the gun advantage. Let's just see you close this one out.
However, I do want to watch out for Y-Clay, as they do have a sheriff in their hands yet again, so we could see a triple kill from a sheriff one more time, possibly.
Yeah, let's caster curse it. Let's see this triple kill. Yeah, Y-Lang, go in and just kill 3. Let's see it. Windows. Yeah, you got it.
Gonna pop a grenade. It's gonna be able to back off 4 of the attackers going on the side, but it looks like Trey's gonna be able to kill him with a stinger. Once again, the stinger shows that it is better than a Vandal.
Always has been, always will be. They are going to push up towards A. They have 4 committed over there. KJ is still going to be placing some util down to try to keep Chamber there as long as possible. He's going to dash in. He's going to pick up... Panda's going to pick up 2 with the knives. He's going to dash into heaven and pick up 3 on Sarv. Sarv just a little bit caught off guard. I don't think they know where Aetha is, but Aetha is down, and that's the game.
That is the game going to UH Alpha, 13-7.
A thrifty.
UTD definitely put up a good fight there, but it looks like they were not able to close the gap on most of these rounds here.
Yeah, a good game from UH. I think UTD definitely has a lot to sort of look back on. I think they played okay in some rounds. I think some rounds just looked a little uncoordinated. I mean, there were definitely a lot of lost gunfights, which can account for a couple of rounds. But I was seeing a decent amount of uncoordination, in my opinion. But definitely not something that can't be recuperated and worked on before the next map. I think that UTD is in a good position to take this to 3 games.
Most of the rounds that I saw that were lost from UTD is going to be just based on just gunplay as a whole. They weren't able to quite necessarily hit their shots or at least get the headshots. They're able to do damage, but we're not able to close out the gunfights, unfortunately. And that was going to be the main deterrent for them to lose the entire game, in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely want to shoot more heads next game.
Click more heads, yeah. Alrighty, and we will see you guys in the next map as we go on to Game 2 of UH Alpha versus UTD. And welcome to map 2. It's going to be Haven this time, with UTD going to be on the defender side and UH Alpha going to be in the attackers.
Yeah, Windows got tired of playing all passive, so he picked Neon. Time to go fast. Tired of playing slow, dying to these lurks. He just got to outrun these guys.
Yes, most definitely. You know, I compare Neon to Sonic the Hedgehog a little bit, and I think I can kind of see the correlation between the two.
Yeah, blue and fast.
Most definitely. Aether once again going to be on the chamber pick, and that's going to be Sarv with the Breach as the initiator this time. Skim one more time going to be on Astra, and Bunny is going to be taking the Fade from Sarv this time.
Yeah, and we see Y-Lane going to pop off that KJ here, going to be onto the Breach. So looking into map 2, if you could give UTD Esports, Valorant Team Varsity, one piece of advice, what would you give to them?
I can give them one piece of advice.
Yep.
Based on last game, I would say slow down. Just slow down your thinking, slow down your thought processes, and just go back to your basics. Go back to what you said, like the aim labs and the Kovacs. Just get your fundamentals in line first, and then you can start playing as if it's you know, some grandiose stadium play.
Yeah. My advice, hit your shots.
Most
Click
definitely.
heads.
Click heads. We're gonna hop right into the game, as we can go ahead and see what the buys are going to look like. Panda on Chamber this time is going to be buying a Ghost as opposed to using his Headhunter. We've seen this last time from University to St. Thomas. It's maybe a good eco play from just Chamber as a whole.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what like the thought process is behind it. I'm sure it makes sense. Maybe just you're less fearful of wasting shots. But I mean, it just still does cost the same amount of money.
Bunny and Window is going to be peeking out onto a long, and that's not going to be able to pick up any better as they continue to run towards the spawn for a lurk and a flank. It looks like UH Alpha is going to be pushing on his side almost free. Actually, no, entirely free, as no one on UTD side except for a Skim, going to be in a little cubby, going to be on the side. NPC is going to be able to pick up Skim, and Y Lane's going to be able to pick up Aether. That's going to be 2 kills going to UH Alpha. Going to be a fake TP coming from Rican, and we see Windows coming in fast, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, he's coming in fast and going to pick up 1. Actually going to pick up 2. Sarv picking up 1. They're going to start the defuse, trying to bait out this this Raze. They know where Raze is now. He's going to hop off the bomb. He's going to slide, and he's going to get just taken out by
Unfortunately,
Raze.
he slid right into Raze's crosshair, and that's going to be the first round going to UH Alpha yet again. Looks like they're not going to be able to keep that momentum that they had last round from the last games. Although it looked like it was going to go to UTD's favor, they were not able to close it out at the very end.
BYB fam.
Yeah, you know, in a 2v4, UTD did pretty good there, but you know, once again, UH Alpha is just able to sort of get these like beginning of round picks that just enable them. Like UTD can mechanically play really well in late round, post plant, whatever, but you know, UH is kind of just getting the pick, and UTD is always kind of playing on the back foot, it would seem so far.
It looks like it's going to be an A push coming from UH Alpha. As Prowler goes into A short, not going to be able to pick up anybody. Or it looks like he's going to pick up Bunny. Bunny's going to sit there with his Prowler himself. He's going to pop a shorty shot, but it's not going to be able to do enough as NPC takes him out. Sarv going to be on site, popping a flash, and that's going to be spiked down, but it's not going to be enough as Skim is going to fall yet again. It's going to be a 1v4 situation from Aether. He's going to be able to try to see if he can get anything from this game. Looks like his main goal might just be to get as many kills as possible to hurt the economy, as it looks like this round is not. There's a slight chance that it's winnable from UTD side.
Very slight chance. Aether's gonna peek out, and unlucky, was not, did not win.
Unfortunately, a Sheriff is not going to do enough against Spectre.
Yeah, and now UTD is gonna be able to full buy here, and you know, hopefully UTD is just. I mean, they have the Neon on defense, so they're kind of just looking to maybe get some flanks out. But one thing is, Bunny's shorty did like no damage to that Raze there.
Yeah, at all.
Like,
I didn't see any damage coming from it. I don't know if that's like the range that the shorty drops off damage,
Yeah.
or maybe it was like just like a slight misfire. But I didn't see any damage coming from the shorty, which I thought I would have, to be honest.
Yeah, it was like 30 total damage. A little bit tragic. You know, if he gets that trade, you know, maybe things go a little bit different.
And this is going to be a heavy push from UH Alpha into Garage. But if they're going to fall back at the last minute, it's going to be a rotate towards B side, looks like. But
Yeah.
there's going to be nobody there on B side to take them. And that's going to be 2 coming from each side of the link. But they're going to get smoked off. Or at least one of them is going to get smoked off. And Window is going to be on the other side of the link, trying to see if he can get any kills whatsoever. NPC going to be able to get 2 kills on Sarv and Aether. And And that's gonna be Windows yet again. He's gonna get a pick onto Raze. It's gonna be they're gonna be on top of the site, and Skim's gonna be able to get one more pick, but it's gonna be traded out by Wai Lang.
Yeah, UTD able to make it a 3v3. Unfortunately, Skim gets knocked out of the round. Bunny gonna get spotted out by the Prowler, and Reekin gonna try to do a sneaky TP. He's gonna give away his life for free. We take those.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, Windows is on 5 HP. He's gonna try to sprint in and cause as much mayhem as he possibly can, but Wai Lang is just sitting on this breach ult. They are gonna pick off the fade. Is there enough time for UTD to get this? I do not think so. Oh my gosh, Bunny barely unable to click that head. I wonder if Wai Lang's gonna even die here. Probably not.
He may not, no. He may just escape it just in time. And that's gonna be the round once again going to UH Alpha 3-0 right now, as Windows is just gonna escape by the skin of his teeth at 5 HP.
Yeah, pretty unlucky round again for UTD. I guess, who was it? NPC pushes through those smokes on east side and just ends up picking up 2 onto Sarov and Aether. And just not ideal situations here. UTD back on an eco round, except I mean they did carry over the AK or the Vandal on Windows, but we see that UH is heavily favoring C at the start of the rounds, and they're going to try to get something. Skim gets a good trade there. The 8th is just going to play back in sight and try to wait for his teammates to see if they can do a retake.
It's going to be a heavy push onto C site, looks like, but no one's going to be there to answer that push. They're all going to be mid and looking at towards the links. Looks like 2 of them are going to be coming from Garage. Window's going to be able to pop his ult and coming from C Long. He's going to be able to get 1, get 2, and he's looking for the 3rd right now. Flash is going to go out, but he's going to dodge it just in time. And Windows going to be able to not get the 3rd one to take him out, but Sarah is going to take out Trey, and that's going to be a Wai Lang fight against 2. And looks like he's going to be able to take out 2 for the 3rd kill of the round. Going to try to look up, and that's going to be a 4K from Wai Lang from Ceylon to save the round. It was so close for UCD side, but looks like they were not able to close it out yet again.
Yeah, this Wai Lang guy is a pest, man. We need to ban him. Don't let him play. Somebody take his PC away.
Check his PC. Exactly.
His PC. Yeah, Wai Lang. Not much to say. He kind of just rolled through UTD there. That was a little tough to watch.
It looked a little hopeful when Windows was going to be able to get 2 kills with his ult and be able to dodge the flash just barely. But it was not going to be able to do enough as Wai Lang is going to be able to take him out with the Phantom.
Yeah.
Once again, Eco is not going to look too good for UTD as they have 1 Guardian for rifles while UH Alpha has just rifles as a whole. It's going to be 4-0. NPC is going to push up through Garage. The first one is going to get met by Skim, but Skim is going to fall. He's going to be able to pick up 1, though. And that's going to be a trade. Panda going to be taking out Aether, and that's going to give them the site for another UH Alpha plant. NPC going to take out Sarf, who was also on site. That's going to be the last person remaining. It's going to be Bunny coming from, I believe that is what, like CT?
Yeah. So Bunny in the 1v4. Not very hopeful here. Yeah, he's just gonna get very tactically shot by Wai Lang there. That was an intended game feature where you're running really fast and you shoot the guy in the head.
Most definitely. Another poor round for UTD as they are once again struggling to find grip on their economy. Going to be 1 Guardian for Sheriff, and looks like 8th is going to be doing the Headhunter play one more time. However, it looks like UH Alpha is going to be rolling in cash at the moment, as they all have rifles, heavy shields, and I believe full util as well. 3 ults ready. NPC, Wai Lang, and Reekin. You're going to see how they can use that one for this round.
Yeah, and I mean, UTD played a pretty good eco last round, or last eco, so, well, Windows does get insta-picked, which is not good. But, you know, UTD could probably get some kills here. Maybe Sarv picks up 1. He might be able to get the 2nd. He gets traded out by Raze. Then it looks like Astra's also going to peek. I don't know if Raze knows that Astra's in that corner. But, okay, Raze manages to not get out. Aetha is going to pick him out right before he gets into Garage.
And that's going to even it out for the team. 3v3 situation. Looks like it's going to be a plant onto C side with no one else there. It's going to be pushing up through Garage, 2 through Garage, and 1 through B main. Panda's going to be able to take out 1, and that's going to be Reekin and Panda taking out another 2 for the round win, going to UH Alpha.
Yeah, I mean, you know, UTD did get 2 there. That's not horrible for whatever they committed to that round, money-wise. But, you know, once again, I think they would have liked to do a little bit more in that 3v3 situation. But now UTD is going to be on the full buy, and And wow, the money on UH Alpha is scary. Those guys are rich.
It looks like White Lang is edging closer and closer to the 9,000 maximum money mark, and it's barely something that we see in these types of games, as most of the time the eco is not going to be in favor of one individual player.
Yeah, and UTD is looking a little broke at the moment. You know, this is a very crucial round as far as the map goes, because while UTD does have a very offensive-sided map, Skim just picking up the chamber there. While UTD does have a very offensive-sided team, you do kind of want to pick up at least a couple more rounds. Trey gonna pick up Sarav as the breach will get popped. Bunny gonna do his best to stop the push, but he's gonna trade onto the breach. But Aetha does go down to NPC. NPC gonna throw the nade out. Gonna barely pick up Bunny through the smoke, completely blind. Skim.
Death as well.
Yeah, Skim and Windows in a 2v3. Windows gonna peek up behind and get Chwei. Run really fast onto site and try to stop anything. They haven't even gotten the bomb down. Oh my gosh, he gets the Omen, and they win the round.
They won the round. UTD's first round going to them. That was a great play from them, especially Windows towards the end. He was able to find 2 and concuss 1, and that was gonna be an easy pick for two of his kills right there.
Yeah, honestly, when Bunny went down, I kind of thought the round was just blown wide open. But Windows and I guess it was Sarav. They just clutched it out,
Most
or maybe it was
definitely.
Eighth. I don't know. But
It was Sarav.
it was Windows who did it.
It was Windows.
Windows
who-
put the nail in that round.
Most definitely. He definitely led the charge on that round. That was going to be the first one, which is going to be good for their economy. However, Bunny's only going to be able to buy a Spectre, as they are going to take a slight hit. Or at least they're not going to be able to buy as much as they wanted to. Panda going to take out Aetha. And he's going to be peeking out A short one more time, but it's not going to be enough as NPC drops his bomb buddy onto A long. Going to get them on the site, slowly but surely. It looks like no one's going to be there to answer that one. And Bunny's going to be swinging out, but he's not going to be able to get enough as he falls to NPC. Panda going to get one more pick on Skim. That's going to be a 2v5 situation for UTD side. NPC is going to be really low, but he's going to be peeking out onto, what is that, CT for A side.
Yeah, and 2v5 situation, not the greatest. I'm gonna be honest. But that being said, with Raze being so low, there's a chance that Windows could get an easy pick here onto him. But they are gonna be doubling up. He's just gonna go down.
Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough as Panda's going to pick up the last for the round. It's going to be a 7-1 lead. And that's going to be a flawless, looks like, from UH Alpha.
Yep, that was 5 lost gunfights for UTD. A bit of a tragedy.
Unfortunate, yes indeed.
And they're extra broke now.
Oh, yeah.
The way that last round happened, when the round that UTD won, they didn't have much money in the bank and they only survived with 2. But since they lost that next round, like, they're extra broke. They were kind of on like a half buy. Some of them were on a half buy last round. So this round they have like no money. They're like super duper broke. And UH Alpha is still super duper rich.
It looks like Skim's going to be able to pick up that shorty, and we're going to see if the shorty's going to do anything for them right now. Aetha's going to pop his ult and watch A long. See if he can get any picks whatsoever. The flash is going to go out, and he's going to get a lucky blind pick on NPC. That is their duelist, so this might be something good for them as they take out somebody who always gets the picks. Panda going to be picking out mid from window with 2 of his other teammates. Looks like it's going to be the Breach and the Omen. Window only going to be able to be out there on Link, see if he can get somebody that's going to push out from B site. And Panda once again trying to see if anybody is going to be peeking out from mid to get any to try to get any picks on them.
Yeah, and UTD, even though they got that pick, they are still massively down as far as money goes. They're going to want to be playing like close angles and try to get really sneaky stuff. So in response, oh my gosh, Windows is going to pop the ult and instantly die. In response, UH Alpha is going to play super passive because they don't really need to play super aggressive. Because UTD is going to want to make these tricky, stupid plays where they just like flank behind or do something unexpected. And UH Alpha does not want to let that happen, so they're playing it really slow, really passive. You know, using util to clear these corners. Like they just cleared.
30 seconds left.
They cleared both of those corners right there, and then they're just going to try to get the bomb down in a very like safe, secure way.
This is going to be a retake coming from UTD's side as they're going to try to defend, but it looks like they're not going to be on site yet as UH Alpha is going to take positions. It's going to be a double concussion coming from UTD, and that's going to be able to get them to take out Panda. They're going to be pushing out from CC, and looks like Sarav and that's Bunny going to be pushing out from main. Spike is still going down, but like it looks like Skin is going to take out Chwei with the classic. Raken's going to try to get one more, or he does get one more, and it's going to be a 1v1 situation between Skin
Diffuse.
and Wai Lang. Unfortunately, Skim is not going to be able to finish it out as he falls to Ylang. That's going to be another round going to UH Alpha yet again.
Yeah, 8-1 for UH Alpha. Once again, super duper close round. UTD actually, you know, since that was a eco round, they do have a lot of money here, or at least enough to full buy. Aetha even picking up the operator. So, you know, a 4-8 half is still possible. UTD can squeeze something out here. They are going to be playing very heavily towards A, and it looks like UH is going to be playing very heavily towards Garage C split. So we'll see if the Astra is able to hold this down.
Panda peeking C long and letting his teammate push up. It's going to be Ylang pushing up. I believe Ylang also has an operator, if I'm not mistaken.
And we can see UTD just sprinting back towards C to try to get some good defense in here. You see the Prowler come out. Troy's going to pick up Aetha. Sarv is going to blind on sight, but they're not going to be able to swing off that because he gets nearsighted. Now they're going to get the swing off. Skim is going to pick up Freakin. Oh my gosh, they're going to get everything. Panda is going to trade back one, but that's it. The bomb's not down. Panda's back in the back in C long, and they're just going to smoke it off and try to choke this guy. I mean, he has no options to get in. He's going to try to pick up the Vandal and see if he can do anything there, but I mean, with that operator, he's going to have to play exceptionally to close this out.
And it looks like UTD is just going to be playing the slow game. Going to be watching all angles possible, and this might be the end of the round as Bunny is going to shoot at was that Panda, and Panda's going to fall to Bunny with a headshot, almost going to miss that kill, but it's going to be enough to give UTD that one more win to 8. They might be riding this momentum towards the end of the game to see if they can tie this up from here.
Yeah, and a good round from UTD there. What I like there is instead of playing off the site, they played very on the site, where they like rushed up super close and just played around these boxes and tried to play tight angles. Because I think whenever UTD is not giving UH Alpha the ability to use their util, they're getting some good trades. Like,
most definitely.
Like whereas like long trades like this, like long C long, UTD is losing a lot of the fights. Whenever UTD is close around corners and not letting MPC gonna take down with the showstopper, but Aetha is gonna pick up 2 in return. They are going to be pushing up C long still. Sarv's going to peek out and get the info that at least one was there. They're going to trade out on Y lane, so then they also know that the op is there too. So they know at least one is still C long.
And that is also a spike on C long. It's going to be viewed from UTD side, so they're just going to keep an eye on that spike, and if anyone goes to try to pick it up, they'll know that they're there, and they're going to try to capitalize off that effort. But it looks like their Omen's going to pop a smoke onto the spike, and it looks like it's going to be enough for Aetha to get a spray through, and Bunny is going to close it out for another UTD win. That's going to be 4 kills from Aetha that round.
Yeah, 4 kills from Aetha. Does a crazy good job that round. Getting a lot of those picks, you know, obviously get kills win rounds, but some of those picks were really well timed. Caught UH Alpha, so like whenever Breach swung out, Breach swung out to peek C long, just get some information. Instantly, Aetha peeks that same angle from a different angle, and UH Alpha is expecting to maybe see the re-peek from the Breach, but then they get surprised with Aetha. So it's some really good timing plays. And now he's got the op in his hands, so he's going to be extra dangerous. Window's going to pick one, going into Garage just completely unsuspecting. Now he's going to back up and just be happy with that one pick. So 5v4 going into the round, big for UTD.
And most definitely, we do see that UH Alpha's economy is hurting a little bit as they're only able to buy 1 rifle. The rest is going to be Spectres and Guardians. And looks like NPC is going to be pushing up through Garage. He's going to try to check on window, but it's not going to be anybody right there. Skim is going to notice him right there, and NPC is going to throw a grenade into the window in Garage. Skim is going to be able to pick up one, but he's not going to be able to pick up another as Raken's there able to trade him out. However, it is their chamber that's going to go down, which is their sharpshooter at the moment. NPC going to pick up Sarv on the site, and this might be enough for them to get the plant down. The window is going to be right there to answer back, and Aetha once again going to be able to get the pick, and that's going to close it out from Windows one more time. And that's going to be a 4-8 game, 4 rounds. They're closing it up.
Yeah, another 4-8 half for UTD. You know, I'm seeing some light at the end of the tunnel. Those were some pretty decent rounds. Getting some good picks there. Really finally kind of putting the Neon to work in what Neon's really good at, which is being fast to a peak. So, like, you know, UH Alpha is not expecting someone to peek out there that quickly. So with the Neon, you're able to get there just a little bit faster and get past, I guess, UH Alpha's preconceived timing.
I would sort of equate that to the opposite of what Jet does. You know, Jet peeks out then dashes backwards, but Neon just dashes forward and is in your face in the moment's notice. So definitely, I think Windows is able to do that perfectly and execute that perfectly, and that was gonna definitely be there to win them the round as he was able to get 2 picks. He's gonna push up heavy on the site and drop a fast lane to get to the back of site. Not gonna be able to see anybody, but that's not gonna stop him from pushing up. He's gonna push up through CT, but he's gonna fall back a little bit. Choi gonna fall to Sarv, and Widow's gonna fall to NPC. Or no, the other way around. Sorry, NPC gonna fall to Windows. Rican's gonna be able to trade it out though, as Windows gets 1 more pick, and that's gonna be a 2v3 situation with UTD in advantage here. Both are going to be over in CT, and it looks like all of UTD are pushing through Garage. So there's not going to be anybody on site to answer back for Panda and who is that?
Last player standing.
Well, it doesn't matter because Sarv eliminated Panda and Rican.
Rican, that's who it was. Rican, I'm very sorry. Excuse me, guys. But that's going to be a 3-0. Or 3 people alive and 0 people dead. Or 0 people on the
great round from UTD. They played super well to get the site really quickly and then just rotate through Garage. It showed a lot of mid-round composure, and whoever was calling for UTD did a great job of coordinating everyone. Because plays like those, at least in ranked, just do not work because your team is not willing to listen or buy in. So really great unexpected play from UTD. I think that's mainly why it worked. I mean, they're just not expecting that at all.
If we take a look at the economy one more time, we're gonna see that UH Alpha is not looking good in terms of economy. They're only able to buy pistols. Looks like Rican's gonna be there to answer the call, but it's not gonna be enough as Windows gonna pick it up with the Spectre. Gonna be shots coming from Garage, but no one's gonna be there on the other side. Wai Lang and looks like their fate is going to be just looking through Garage, not gonna be able to see anything at the moment. Windows is going to be up on CT, going to get any picks necessary, but Aether is going to be there to answer that, but that's going to be Panda down. Smoke's going to go down, and Sarv's going to pick up Shui, and that's like Windows is going to pick up NPC. That's going to be their duelist, so it's going to be a 1v5 situation. This could be another flawless. But Wylang's going to be able to pick up, and Bunny's going to trade it out for the other UTD win. 6-8, 2 rounds.
Yeah, a nearly flawless anti-eco, and also, we forgot to mention, the first UTD pistol win of the series. Woohoo!
Let's go.
So, great stuff from UTD. I love to see it. Now they're on this their bonus round. So Skim and Bunny are going to have full rifles, but the rest of the team is still going to be on their pre-round buy or their second round buy, whereas all of UH Alpha has their full rifles. And it looks like UTD is positioning towards A, and UH only has the chamber on A. They are going to use the breach util, so they are actually going to have a pretty quick rotate. That's a pretty smart play.
It looks like your chamber's going to fall back just at the nick of time. And that's going to be able to get UTD onto site. Window's going to go to hell, see if he can get any picks coming from CT. However, no one's going to bite the bait yet. As he pushes up slowly and slowly, he's going to try to see anybody. He's going to be able to pick up Panda. That's going to trade it out for Aether. It's going to be a 4v4 situation yet again. It looks like they're already on site, and Spike is already down. Bomb Buddy going to come from heaven, so they know Rage's position. It's going to be a flash from Breach, and that's going to be enough to get them information, but Rican's going to be able to pick up 2 at the end of the round. But as Sarv takes out Rican, it's going to be a 2v1 situation now.
Sarv is a golem under this position, and he's going to pick up 3 from it?
With the amazing flick to the head with the Bulldog.
Yeah, great play from Sarv there. He really just anchored down there. He was in a good position. I mean, Breach loves playing between these walls there because not only can he enable his team from that position, he can enable himself. I mean, we saw that he used like some flashes in the E stun. I don't exactly know what it's called, fissure maybe. He uses the fissure to stun him up and get some swings out. But I mean, at the end of the day, that man can shoot.
And looks like UTD has woken up as they close the gap yet again for a 7-8 game. 1 round away from tying it up. We'll see how they answer back for this next round. Sarv going to peek out. Window's going to take out NPC in mid, and White Lane's going to fall back because of it. Looks like there's going to be another heavy push. Window's already on site and planting. White Lane's going to try to pick anybody off through there. But it's not going to be enough as he gets prowlered, and that's going to be a fall for White Lang. And Skim is going to take out Panda. It's going to be a 2v5 situation.
Yeah, I get the Neon pick now. It makes sense. You're really fast. Neon is really good on attack. This guy is super speed, and he's going to... Oh my gosh, he's going to do some fancy gymnastics, and Aether's going to get taken down by Chue. So that was crazy. He was jumping around, and Aether was having a hard time locking him down, but Chue going to get traded out, and Sarah's going to pick up the last 2. And it's 8-8. We're all tied up.
We're all tied up, most definitely. That's going to be a UTD tie right there. It's going to close out the game, and that's... Or not close out the game. I'm sorry about that. Going to tie up the game, not closing it out yet. And that's just how UTD does it, I guess.
Yeah, UTD rolls like that. You know, you can win defense. You can win 6 rounds in a row. But then we're going to win 7.
Exactly. We're going to tie it up for you guys to show them that we are not easy to push over.
Yeah, no, I mean, UTD picked a offensive-sided team, and offense came, and now we're here. Hopefully, I will not be eating my words in 2 minutes, but UTD is up a lot of money.
Crossing my fingers right now.
UTD is up a lot of money, so this is a huge round. They can shut down. Okay.
Oh my,
Spike
NPC going
down
to take
A.
out 2. That's going to be spiked down, so it's going to slow down UTD quite a lot.
Yeah, huge nade. I'm not sure if it was combined with anything. It might have been combined with like a fade hole. But wow, that's a lot of kills. UTD Windows going to trade one back. He's going to swing into the fade. Oh my gosh, he's slipping and sliding his way to 2 kills. It's a 2v3 for UTD.
Almost as if Wildling is going to be there to take him out, and Panda's going to be in mid with an op going to take out Skim. But Bunny's going to see if he can get that trade off. He's going to slowly etch his way towards mid, towards B, with the spike. He might be trying to plant the spike here.
Yeah, and he does. This is going to be 3 1v1s. He's going to pick up the first on the Panda. Really good getting that op out of the hands of Panda. And he is he's gonna shade towards A. He's gonna try to see if he can get any audio cues, figure out where somebody's playing, because the defense does have like the assurance that whenever Bunny plants, he's gonna make a noise, so they're gonna be able to tell where he is when he's there. So Bunny's gonna try to sneak around, see if he can find
30
one of them
seconds
slipping.
left.
But what's good for him is no matter what fight he takes, it's gonna be a 1v1. He sees the gun barrel. He's gonna sneak up. He's gonna get the kill. He doesn't know that Breach is on the other side of the map, but he is going to sprint and try to get that bomb down. He's going to be assuming it. I don't know what he's going to do. He might run towards CT. He might run towards long. He's going to pop the fade ult and run towards it looks like garage. No, he's just going to sit on site. Oh my gosh.
So now Bunny knows his exact location. He's coming from CT, but Bunny's going to push up the garage to see if he can get a flank on him. It's not going to be... Oh, it's going to be the fake defuse as he peeks out. It looks like he's going to be peeking out to C long to see if he can see anything.
And Bunny's just smarter. I mean, this dude knows that this guy's nearsighted, so he's able to just fully run. He knows the fade ult's on, but you know they trade util. He doesn't know that Wyling's pushing. He's just holding the angle, and he's gonna get the kill.
Bunny going to put them in the lead for a 9-8, and that's going to be the lead. Once again, I say that. That's going to be the lead coming from UTD, and that's finally going to be the answer back that we were needing, the answer back that we were calling for.
And I think this is UTD's first lead of the series. We are witnessing it right now. Bunny gonna pick up 3. A player who's been pretty quiet the whole series, but now he's really coming alive at a time that's really, really beneficial for UTD.
Most definitely. And looks like there's going to be a timeout coming from UH Alpha's side. And that's going to be a timeout that they might need, because they need to know what's going on. Why are they all of a sudden losing rounds left, right, and center?
Yeah, I think they're just trying to stem the bleeding a little bit. You know, I think it was 7-1, and it is 8-9 now.
Most definitely.
1-8.
UCD was able to I guess they were able to just wake up for this one right now. You know, they were able to wake up and see what was really going on in front of their eyes, and boy, did they answer that.
Yeah, the caffeine finally hit. You know, they drank it right before the first game started. Didn't really hit. Now halfway through game 2, UTD is here to play.
I suspect they got up and did some stretches, which I think is a good thing if you're gaming for a long time. Get up and stretch, and that gets the blood flow going all throughout your body, which gives you more brain power.
And I have some interesting lore here. Bunny is like a physical therapist intern, so
okay.
he knows a lot about stretching.
Okay.
He's a guy who teaches stretches and helps people recover, and he is helping UTD recover with that triple kill, getting them their first lead of the game as we go back into it.
Most definitely. And it looks like the Window's going to get 2 picks on UH Alpha side. We have no audio. And Whiteling is going to take out the trap from Chamber, but Bunny's going to be the answer back. Panda and Rican going to get 2 headshots. And that eco round is going to be coming in their favor, as it's a 2v2 situation right now. I believe they do have rifles at this point. Panda going to have his up. He's going to peek out from a main, but he's not going to be able to see anything yet. He's going to hold that angle just like that. And it looks like it's going to be Skim going to finally pick up the spike and make a run towards one of the sites. Not sure which one it's going to be at the moment, but well, he's making his way there right now.
Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a 2v2 on A site. I do not know if what UH is thinking here. I don't know if... Okay, they're going to find Aetha, and I think they're going to hear audio cues of Astra running away. Or actually, they're not, so they're holding still. They do not know that Astra was there and that she ran away. And
Most
Astra's just going
definitely.
to try to go get this quick plant onto B and hope that they can do a post plant. 1 star left. Astra does have the pull. It is very winnable here.
So there's going to be a couple shots fired out from Astro to see if they can bait anybody trying to come in that angle. They're going to peek out from from the link, but it's not going to be enough as they're just going to see a big ball of smoke. And Astro once again going to be taking the long way around to see if they can catch them off guard as they slowly get onto site. Astro's ability is going to drop and looks like it's going to be a fake defuse. Going to be a pull in, but they have no idea that Astra is right behind them at the moment. The plan worked out perfectly for them, but looks like Rican's not going to be able to. Looks like Skim is not going to be able to close it out as Rican picks him up, and that's going to be the round going to UH Alpha.
A tragedy. 3 body shots there. 30 HP. So sad. Well, we are all tied up. That is a thrifty, but luckily UTD has built up a good enough lead that they will be able to buy again here. So we'll get another gun round, at least maybe even 2 if they lose this one. But that's not going to happen, of course. So now UTD is sort of just going to play very normalized defense here. Sorry, UH is going to play very normalized defense here. UH has okay, UH okay.
We have no audio at the moment. Okay.
Audio, bro. Look, the stream delay, the stream's audio is delayed by a second, so now restart the audio. Still delayed. The caster or observer lost audio. Observer now has audio. Now y'all don't. So I'm gonna try and fix it after the game because it's gonna take me a second.
Does the stream have audio?
Yeah, stream has audio.
Okay, good.
Okay, never mind. Great.
Okay.
I'm gonna fix it after the game because it'll take me a second. And I don't want to freeze the stream.
Mm-hmm.
But bear with me.
No, you're good.
Go
You're
on, go
good.
on, go on.
Sorry for that pause there, but looks like UH out. Or actually, no, UTD is going to be able to get that win. It's going to be a 4v or a four agent alive round. I don't know if that made sense, but you get the gist.
It made sense. It made sense. UTD picking up another round. We were having a little bit of technical issues, but we are working on them. Hopefully, we'll get that resolved as soon as possible. But audio issues aside, UTD is winning.
Oh yeah, most definitely. They're the first to reach double digits, which I think they can ride this momentum. They see that double digits and they just get that slight confidence boost, and I think that's going to be enough to get them to just close out the game and take us to map 3.
Yeah, and I think UTD has a lot of money in their pockets, and it's real. When you get paid, when you get that paycheck, you're walking a little different. You walk into CVS, walk into 7-Eleven, you might get a little extra than you usually get. Eighth are gonna pick up Panda very quickly into the round, but yeah, you walk a little different when you got that extra cash flow.
You might just get the king size candy bar instead of the regular size one.
Yeah. You might get the jumbo supersized meal at Whataburger.
Exactly. And looks like it's going to be a delayed, or actually a failed A push, as UTD is going to reconvene and go a little more towards mid. Rican's going to be there in garage, but he's going to be with the sheriff. He's going to get concussed, but they do not know that he's still there inside the smoke. NPC ready to just drop it all right there with a grenade on site. Bunny is going to be able to pick up Rican, and Wai Lang is going to be picking up Windows. But Sarv is going to pick up NPC for a trade, and Shui is going to pick up Sarv, and Bunny's going to be there for the trade. And Skim is going to close it out one more time with Wai Lang, and that's going to be the plant, and that's going to be another round going to UT Dallas.
Yeah, UTD picking up round 20. Now going in around 21, once again, UTD's rich, and they're even richer now. Some util bought back up. Windows is only on 2,200 because I think he died last round. But we have a full buy coming out from UH, and they are going to have that. They don't have Chamber Ultimate, but they just decided to donate him the op, and I think he might have enough to drop Rican. Yeah, he does. So he drops Rican. They are on the full buy. Rican just on light armor and probably not full util. But Skim does have the Astral, so they might be able to sort of nullify a lot of the op usage that they can get.
It looks like Panda is going to do what he does best to just peek out C-Long, A-Long, but he's not going to be able to get any picks as he sees one and gets flashed but teleports away. That's going to be a heavy push from UTD Windows as well as Sarv, trying to see if they can get any picks in any angles whatsoever. And Wai Lang is going to push more towards, he's going to be on the rotate. Going to go reconvene with his teammates over on B side. And once again, this is going to be a slow push from UTD. They got 3 on A-Long and looks like 2 on A-Short. Spike is on A-Short. And looks like they're waiting, but they're not waiting, or they're not acting fast enough, as UH Alpha is going to be taking their positions onto site for retake. But it's not going to be enough as UTD once again gets on site with the Fade ult. UTD Windows looking out towards Link. Spike is planted right now, and that's going to be post-plant game coming from coming from UH Alpha.
Yeah, and UTD managed to bait out Breach into going back towards C, so UTD gets that site for free. Now, some ults are going to get popped back towards UTD's way. Window's going to get found out by Prowler. Jumping in with the Showstopper, NPC's going to pick up 1, get instantly traded. Panda backwards. Panda forwards is going to pick up 2 in the round. Aetha left in 1v3 or 1v4 going to pick up the first one. Choi starts the defuse. Aetha gets a second one. Just not enough. That's round 10 for UH Alpha.
Most definitely. That was definitely a valiant effort from Aetha. He had the mechanics there, but he just wasn't able to close it out, as he just wasn't able to find the head.
Yeah. Yeah, a little unlucky. 1v4, not a great position to be in for Aetha, but he does end up picking 2, which, that being said, is a lot of economy damage towards UH Alpha. They're going to be on the Judge, and maybe Lane can't purchase a full item. I mean, he might have enough. I think he's just waiting to. Yeah, he was just waiting to. So, 1 Judge, but UTD, they were loading their pockets up, so they're still on that full buy, and they even have some leftover money in case this round doesn't go well, too. So, UTD, economy-wise, is in a fine position.
Most definitely. Trey's going to drop the Haunt to see if he can get anybody in spawn, but looks like it was destroyed before he can get any information whatsoever. UTD Window is taking a very, very fast and aggressive A short push, trying to see if he can get any picks whatsoever for information. But it looks like it's actually going to be a C push as... who is that? It's going to be... Oh, man, Wai Lang. Looks like Wai Lang is going to be there to answer, but he's not going to be able to peek out and see anybody from behind that box. He's going to take his sweet time, see if he can bait out any shots, any op shots, or any shots necessary. UCD Windows able to take out Shui, and that's going to be the information that they needed as they continue to rotate towards A site. NPC going to be taking out UTD Windows for a trade, and it's going to be a 4v4 situation. But it looks like UTD is going to take a mid to C push.
Yeah, and Reekin's just waiting here with the Judge. I've played this angle with the Judge before. This is ideal position. He's going to pick up the 1. He's going to pick up the 2. He gets caught reloading, so they trade him back. But UH Alpha is now at a man advantage. They are rotating around, so UTD does have a little bit of a time advantage. Skim is waiting here, trying to see if he can get out any unsuspecting UH Alpha members. But nobody's going to be pushing that way, so he is going to try to rotate up towards B. I don't know if he's going to try to go for the plant first, but he's going to get the kill on Panda, which is huge. Sarv trading out. He's going to do a lot of damage to Breach. So this is a great position to be in. I mean, not great, but a very winnable position. NPC's going to go on top of the box.
Just going to miss the Astro, just like that.
Skim picks up 1. He doesn't know. Oh my gosh.
He doesn't see Raze.
He runs into the smoke, but Raze is going to come into the smoke right now. Oh my gosh, he gets caught not looking. A great shot from NPC.
Oh, man.
Oh, I think that Skim might have been concussed when Raze jumped on top of the box. Because there was no time whenever Astra looked like she was aware that Raze was on top of the box.
Most definitely. And that's going to be a tie game for UH Alpha and UT Dallas as they continue to push along, to move along these chains to see who can be on top for this second half.
There.
UTD 11-11, still on this full buy. Aetha is going to have the ult, looking to come online, having a bit of a quieter game than Aetha was having last game. Aetha was kind of, the one guy trying to get the team back into it, but here I'm looking to see this showstopper. This ult doing a lot.
Yeah, the tour de force is going to be.
Tour de force, yeah.
It's going to be very, very vital in this round as he peeks down a short to see if he can get anybody playing an aggressive defense, but no one's going to be biting that one yet. But there is an aggressive defense as NPC is holding that angle on A main, I'm sorry about that, and he's also joined by their Fade. UTD Window taking that aggressive push one more time. He's going to be pseudo all alone as Breach is going to be a little bit behind him with the spike. That's going to be 2 coming from a short, and this is going to be their Fade. Going to be pushing up through garage, see if he can get any information whatsoever. Bunny, that's their Fade right there. He throws a Haunt into garage, but he's not going to be able to see anything. He's going to fall back towards the spawn to help out his teammates on a site. Fastlane going to come out, but it's not going to be enough as NPC is going to take out Windows. And that's going to be all the yield cell coming from NPC to just hold them off as much as possible, see if they can get anything whatsoever. They're not going to be able to check up as Aetha is going to be taken out by NPC, going to be traded out by Bunny, however. And that's going to be a 2v4 situation. Someone's going to teleport right there to see exactly where all 3 of them are. And so that is a whole bunch of information going to UH Alpha.
Yeah, UH Alpha knows exactly what UTD's doing and rotating for it. UTD going up towards B. I think maybe UH was suspecting a garage play, but they are going to throw out the near site. I don't think it actually hits anyone, but a 3v4. Astra's holding close in this smoke. They're going to Prowler her out. They know she's in there, and she's just going to fall. Sarv's going to pick up Wailing, though. Also picks up Choi. It's a 2v2. Bunny gonna pick up 1. Rican's in a 1v2 with the judge. You know, we saw he picked up 2 last round. Can he pick up 2 this round? He spots Sarv. He's gonna peek around the corner, but he's not gonna get it. UTD 12-11. That's match point.
That is match point for UTD's side. This may be the game going toward UTD's favor.
Wow, UTD also having money here. UH is once again broke.
Most definitely. It looks like they're only able to buy 1 rifle, and the rest is going to be stingers or pistols.
Yeah, but
However,
now's the round where you want to spend it. I mean, there's no more rounds after this.
Most
UTD
definitely.
wins, game over.
Exactly.
UH wins, overtime.
Exactly. There's nothing that they can do to just keep this game moving in their favor.
Yeah, and we have the neon ult coming up for Windows. I'm not sure he's even gonna want to use that. I mean, he has his gun, but on the side of UH, they have a very key ultimate, which is Breach ult, and now they also just picked up the Chamber ult. I think they might have picked up an orb.
NPC gonna fall to Skim as it's gonna be a 4v5 situation. Fastlane gonna come out onto B side as UTD Windows takes the back of the site as fast as possible, just like when he does the best. White Lane gonna pick up the Sarv, and that's gonna be Windows gonna pick up 2 right there. Shui and White Lane. He's gonna pop his ult just at the last minute, trying to see if there's anybody gonna peek out of that smoke. Not gonna be anyone yet, but he notices the Chamber. Chamber gonna miss 2 shots, and he's gonna fall to Bunny as UTD Windows just shocking him, you know, Emperor Palpatine style.
Yeah, Rican is on a 1v4 with the Sheriff. He's gonna peek it. He's just letting it end.
He's letting the game end, and that's gonna be taking us to map 3 as UTD wins 13-11.
You want to fight it?
It's gonna be a great game from UTD.
Yeah, hard fought one too. 13-11, very close.
Oh, most definitely. I think that the way they were able to, from what you said, 7-1 to 8-8 was quite literally insane.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a lot of Valorant gameplay like that, but that was amazing to watch.
Yeah, 7-1. From that point, UH won 4 rounds and UTD won 12. So, you know, if you take that in isolation, 12-4 is pretty good. You just don't let the 1-7 happen, and you got a great game.
Most definitely. I do 100% agree with you on that one. It seems that UTD was finally able to just, like, wake up. You know, they're able to, like, just look at what's going on and just assess the situation as much as possible, get as much information as possible, and honestly just train their aim, train their focus on all the enemies and all just clicking the enemy's heads as much as possible. Not a lot of util kills from UTD, but it's just going to be a bunch of gunplay coming from them, and that was going to be the main deterrent for them to win that game.
Yeah, and UTD does take the second game, meaning we are heading to a map 3, and we're going to be going to a break. So once that agent select starts, we will see you.
Go on, myself. I'm cold, steel stainless. My glass half full. Always said, don't suffer no fools. Serpents, daydream. I bite, you call me lovely. Got a sweet tooth. Gonna get the sugar from you. When they say I'm a machine gun, I take it as a compliment. Honey, you should know I can be a weapon. I can be a weapon.
And we are on map 3. Looks like it's going to be Icebox for the final map to see who wins this series, to see who is going to be the victor of this match.
Yeah, and game 2 was a banger. Game one not so much, but game 2 was an absolute banger, and I'm looking to see the same, the same action here, the same, head-to-head 13-11. As much as I want to see UTD just stomp, I want another game like that. That was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, most definitely. It was fun to watch, and definitely I believe it was fun for them to play once again. There was so many tense moments in that game, and it was awesome to be able to see just how the game played out, how they were able to turn the tables at the last moment, and just pull out that win.
Yeah, and pull out the win they did in style fashion. I feel like whenever UTD won a round, it was like it was like one player would just super pop off. I mean, the last round UTD played very well team wise, but man, what banger rounds we had. So we are seeing the Sage come out from both sides, which is pretty standard.
Also, Chamber
Weiling,
once again.
yeah, Weiling opting into the Sova, and very interestingly, NPC on the Reyna. Haven't seen Reyna in a while.
I haven't seen Reyna on Icebox in a while
your
either. It
agent.
looks like it's going to be a triple Sentinel pick from UTD side as they put Windows on Chamber this time, and Aetha is going to be returning to Smokes as he did whenever he started this semester.
Yeah, very defensive-sided comp. Sarah just okay, finally gonna lock in the KO. You were just hovering it, you know, trying to make us anxious. But yeah, UTD playing super duper defense-sided, or defense-sided comp at least. And we saw that their attack was really good last time, so I think this is a little change-up of a strategy. So I'm excited to see how well they do with a defensive-sided comp. I think game 1 was, you know, just a normal comp. Game 2 very offensive sided. Now game 3 defensive sided.
Most definitely, and I do know that a strong offense is a very good defense. So we might see something like that in this game right here. Go into the start of the game on map 3. Looks like we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the buys and the economy for both teams on this one. Looks like it's gonna be 2 ghosts coming from UH Alpha side and 1 coming from UTD side. It's gonna be Aetha picking up the ghost, and UTD Windows yet again, or it looks like he was going to pick up the ghost, but he looks like he's going to stick with his head on. Actually, he's buying a sheriff.
Yeah, he figured it out in the end. He wants as many shots as possible.
You know, I can't blame him. You can only get so many as Chamber on the first round.
Yeah, and UTD is preliminarily looking to go towards A. They are shading the KJ to get some util or to get some information towards B, but they are going to push pretty quickly. And up close, he's going to already force to be TP. That's down for another 30 seconds. Now they're just going to try to take that typical heaven angle or upper angle. I don't know what you want to call it. But NPC just going to be holding this rafters.
Yeah, I'd say Rafters and that. And it looks like NPC is not going to buy any Leers, so it's just going to be straight gunplay from him until he gets the pick and he can use any of his util.
Yeah, Sarv 0 for 2 on that jump. A little bit of a tragedy, making a lot of noise. Elephant stomping the ground.
However, this might be what they need, as they only may think that there's one person there. Instead, there's actually four people on that side.
Yeah, and UH still has their somehow KJ snuck past Viper. Skim, I don't know how he managed to do that.
You know, maybe he just was able to teleport or something. And Skim's gonna take out Shui, and that's gonna be a free sight.
Yeah,
for
I mean,
UTD.
Shui was probably just like, what? Like, how'd you get there? You go through mid? I don't know. He's probably super confused, so he just loses that gunfight, and UTD is gonna get that plant 5v3, great position to be in. Hopefully, second pistol round 1. We shall see though. 5v3 not done. Okay, they're gonna pick up 2. It's gonna be a 1v4, and UTD is going to win the pistol round.
That is a fast round from UTD side.
Yeah, and Weiling hitting the all chat with XD. Wonder what that was about.
I guess he was just laughing about what happened in that round.
Yeah. So 2 kills picked up for Windows and 2 kills picked up for Skim. Skim doing a great job sneaking in there. Not entirely sure how he managed to do that. Very impressive. But they are looking to do the same sort of setup where they shade a little bit towards A and see if they can get any sort of pick there. You know, A is like, I guess, the battleground of of Icebox, where you're gonna like see if you can get something for free.
Most definitely, and then B is the plant side, most definitely as well. It looks like Skim is gonna just take a very, very aggressive pick and buy a Vandal for the second round.
Yeah, Vandal on the second round shows some confidence. I think he's starting to feel himself. He started playing really good towards the end of last game. Yeah, he's going to pick up Weiling. This guy's locked in.
Bunny gonna get a stinger, which is gonna be a wall bang from the stinger. Sarv gonna see one with the shorty, but it's not gonna be enough to get the kill. Shui's gonna pick up Aetha, and Sarv and Window is gonna pick up Rican, NPC, and Sarv once again gonna pick up Shui for the trade, and that's gonna be another round going to UT Dallas' side. They came to play for this round. They came to play for this game.
And Shorty is not like a Melody in UH Alpha's head.
Most definitely.
They do not end up getting that Shorty kill.
Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect.
You know, Rika thought, you know, maybe he was able to pick something up, but Sarv caught with his util out, manages to survive that in the end. UTD, nice anti-eco. I'm not sure. They might have dropped 1 or 2 players, but still a full buy for UTD.
Most definitely. And it's going to be a full buy coming from UH Alpha side. Only one of them has light shields. Everyone else has heavy shields and a rifle in their hands. Shui's gonna play a little bit more aggressive on that defense. Gonna just get the edge of that KO knife so they know his position. He's gonna have to back up. He's gonna go ahead and get a pick on Windows. Gonna almost get a pick on Sarv, but Sarv's gonna be able to close it out for the trade. And that's gonna be Panda right there for the, on yellow. It's gonna get 2 before it gets traded out by Aetha.
Yeah, UTD, not super happy. They are on a bonus. I think I misspoke, but you know, on that bonus, I think 2v3 is still definitely winnable. They don't know that Sage is still lurking towards A, so it is actually a 2v1 on the site, and now it's a 2v0. Now they can just play their post plant. This is great for UTD. I think they might have both picked up guns here, but they are going to go into a post plant. KJ playing yellow, and then Viper playing towards B main.
Looks like White Lane is going to peek out on B main. It's going to drop a Silver Dart, and that's going to be a scam, but it's going to be hitting KJ once, so they know the KJ's position. The wall's going to go up from Sage's side, but as White Lane tries to swing, he's not going to be able to hit his shots for that one, and Skim's going to take him out. It's going to be a 1v2 situation from Rican, Skim, and Skim is going to take him out one more time for the 3rd kill for this round, and that's going to be another win for UTD, 3-0.
Yeah, Skim is here to play today, man. 6-0-0. He finishes his kills too.
Exactly.
He gets the kills, and he doesn't give him any of them to his team. He wants them all for himself.
I think they just decided to tell him to go crazy for this game, you know?
Yeah.
Like, before the round started, or before the game started, they were like, you know, Skim, you've been holding back this entire time. I think I need you to answer this one and just take us to victory. And looks like that's what Skim's doing at the moment. Hoping it's not a caster curse, though. So I'm going to cross my fingers for that one as the round begins.
Yes, definitely crossing my fingers. UTD doing the same typical play, shade KJ towards B and move A. See if you can work around it, get something done. UH not really giving them much, though. They're going to spot the Sage in Rafters. I think that's what it's actually called. I think that's Rafters.
That's Raptors.
That's Rafters.
Okay.
Wylane going to trade Bunny, or kill Bunny, and then NPC going to kill Windows. NPC going to get 2. Maybe he's trying to overheat here. Yeah, he overheats. Aetha's going to punish him. He says, you're not that guy, pal. They're going to drone out Aetha. Skim going to kill Panda. So it's a 2v3. Aetha and Skim. I trust these men.
I do as well. Looks like Skim was playing in spawn to see if he can pick anybody up that was going to be flanking, as he didn't have util to watch there. Rican's going to take him out, but that's going to be spiked down, and Skim is going to be forced to back up as he sees... He doesn't see anybody, but he knows that there's at least going to be one person there. He still tries to peek out slowly, grabs Spike, and gets out as fast as possible. He has his ult, so this may be a KJ ult play on the other side. Unless he tries to rotate towards the same site and try to get a sneaky on them. I'm not sure if that's going to be the case, though.
Yeah, he's just going to run through all the way to B site. Going to try to secure his team some extra money. And UH is going to be playing all together because I think 1 or 2 of them still doesn't have guns. So they don't really want to try to, you know, lose any advantage they might possibly be able to keep. They're going to let the plant happen and then try to rotate as a team. They're going to wait for Sage to get all the way around. And then... once again, moving as a unit, going to try to push through mid. They're going to... ooh, Viper going to peek out first, you know. They're trying to bait the Viper. Viper's like, I'll just get to kill myself. Might as well.
5 HP from a Sheriff, and that was going to be a crucial shot. Coming from UH Alpha. That's going to be their first round going to them. Unfortunately, they were not able... UTD was not able to close out the round. It's going to be Thrifty, which is going to kind of hurt UTD's economy a little bit.
Yeah, hopefully still have enough to get a decent enough buy-in. Yeah, they do. So UTD looking to claw their way back, you know, brush dust off the shoulders, you know, hype each other up like, hey guys, we still got this. And 1 round, that's all we're giving them. 13-1.
We see Sarov as well as Skim have their ultimate abilities ready. NPC having his ultimate ability as well as Stray. So Stray might be using Viper's Pit, as this is a very good map for Viper's Pit.
Yeah, Viper's Pit, I think, is the main reason that they pick Viper on this map. It just completely locks down the site. Plus, the Viper walls are able to cover off so many angles. I mean, like, there's like 3 or 4 angles you need to clear right here if you're attacking on this like B main. So that one Viper wall is able to cut off so many of them that you're able to just push up or block off as many as possible.
And looks like UTD Windows is going to be holding that B-long position very disciplined. He's not moving an inch as his team floods into A site. It's going to be 2 defenders on A site, 3 attackers. So this might just be a trade for a plant unless UTD is able to pull something out and just get both of them and get the plant off just in time. No util going to be used from their Sage as you have full util, as well as NPC on the Reyna. No
Yeah.
util at all whatsoever being used.
A very slow,
You should
methodical round, but they're going to pop the KJ ult, and just as I say that, everything's going out. They're throwing the kitchen sink at UH. UH going to back up and try to wait out this KJ ult, let their rotators come up. Let's see if UTD can get the plan down in time. KJ ult's going to pop, and they're just going to start the plant. NPC's going to get that quick trade onto one, or the quick kill onto one.
Spike planted.
Nobody able to trade it out, though. So UTD does get the spike down, but they are at the man disadvantage. Windows in a pretty advantageous position, going to pick up NPC. Aetha going to pick up Riken. Only going to pick up Wilding. That's 3 kills back to back to back for UTD. Panda and Viper trying to see what they can do. They do have the Viper wall up, so they're trying to see if they can cut off as many angles as possible, but they aren't able to find any UTD players greeting. So I think UH, they're not going for the save. Okay, they are going to go for the save.
And as UTD is watching, or UTD window is just watching that spike with the op, there is no chance that they're going to be able to get that one right there. And looks like, as you said, yeah, UH Alpha is going to go for the save, and that's going to be the 4th round going to UTD as they continue to move the chains.
Round 4, UTD. So a great post plant. It was a 4v5, and they turned it into a 4v2. So they picked up 3 for 0.
Most definitely. That was a very, very crucial round for UTD as they're going to use that momentum. As I said previously, their economy was really hurt, so they really needed that round to continue to be able to buy things for them to use in this next game, or next round, I'm sorry. And, you know, just be able to get themselves as much as a chance to win.
Yeah, and money-wise, it's a gun round again. This is where the exciting stuff happens. UTD full bikes with 1 player on light shield. They are going to be maybe angling towards a B play. Windows going to pick up kill on NPC. I don't know. Oh my gosh, he picks up 2. They're trying to make a quick push towards A, but they get found out by Windows, and Windows is going to punish them. And now, UTD is going to make their play towards A. They get to 2 picks, and they're rotating back over here.
It looks like Riken is going to pop his Sage Wall just right there so he can block off anything that's going to be coming towards him. Looks like he's going to be holding that angle closely, going to be shifting back and forth to see if he can, you know, miss the headshot of anybody. It's going to be the KJ turret going to go down so they get the information that Trey's there. Trey's going to find one. Skim is going to trade him out. Riken going to take out Sarv and Skim. It's going to be a 2v2 situation now.
UTD does not have the spike in their control or down at all. Aetha is going to pick up Panda. They know where Riken is. Windows holding the angle. He pops off of it, but he's going to hit the flick. He's going to kill Riken. That's a triple kill, and that's round 5 for UTD.
That is 3 kills for Windows right there. I think the chamber pick for Windows is very, very crucial, very, very good on their part, because he's just showing up and showing out, really.
Yeah, UTD. Now they won that buy round, and now UH is going to be on a crucial deficit here.
All right, and that's going to be. Looks like we look at the what's it called, the economy here. It's going to be a very, very, very light buy, or at least a pseudo light buy from UH Alpha. They have 3 ultimate abilities ready though. They have yet to use their Raid ultimate. Looks like the Sage ultimate is also there, so they could get a revive off anytime. And Viper's Pit once again is going to be used, or not going to be ready to be used in this next round.
Yeah, and Windows is going to see if he can try to get a pick off Quay here. They're going to pop the wall up, but 8th is going to fall down to Sova. UTD though playing aggro here onto B. I don't think they know that Chway is hiding in this corner. Okay. But they do have Bunny deep into sight already, seeing if he can find him out. Actually, they might know.
It looks like they might know most definitely. Bunny's going to be able to take out Panda. That's going to be their opper. And it looks like Chway was going to be
reloading.
He did get caught reeling. That was unfortunate. It looks like Chway was a little late to go ahead and get 2 picks, but he's going to be traded out by Bunny, and that's going to be a 2v3 situation, but it's going to be a 4v2 or 4v3 situation. I'm sorry, I cannot count. As Bunny's going to get the res on, I believe that's Aetha.
Yeah, and now 4v3 post plant position. We saw that their post plant last time here was good. They're gonna pop the KO ult. He's gonna silence him. NPC and Riken picking up a kill, so it's actually a 1v2. Skim gonna pick up the first. He knows that Riken's not on the bomb. He's gonna place the KJ turret. KJ turret doesn't spot anyone, so he knows he has some time to work with. He's gonna back up. Oh my gosh, and he picks it up. He wins the round. Skim is lethal from this position. He does not lose these rounds.
It's quite insane to see Skim play this aggressively, play this what's it called, consistently, especially. He's 10-2 at the moment, so he's just, giving them that work right now.
Yeah, he is precise and lethal right now. I mean, he played that round perfectly. I mean, he places that turret down. He knows he just needs to back up and play as much time. Let the bomb tick. I mean, a lot of times I think people get over aggressive on post plants because they think they need to take the fight or surprise somebody. But on offense, you switch on to defense very quickly when the bomb's down. Once the bomb gets planted, you're just trying to waste as much time. Unfortunately, 2 kills over to UH Alpha very quickly. Panda and Rican both picking up 1. And Panda pushing up really far, going to pick up a kill on a Bunny. And Choi picking up a kill on a Aetha.
Attacker spawn.
Okay, I said Aetha was like that. I don't know if he's like this.
Spike is going to be down over in spawn, but looks like Skim is going to be towards mid. Oh, and just like that, Reyna's not going to be able to get the kill on Skim as she surprises it.
He's gonna get spotted out by the chamber turret, so they know where Skim is, and they know Skim does not have bombs, so they're just gonna hang out here, hold some angles, and wait for Skim to try to make the play.
Most definitely. There's just a hold of angles at the moment. There's not a lot of movement going on right now, not a lot of action, as Skim is gonna slowly approach spawn, checking all corners possible. He notices Stray, but it's a little too late as Stray's going to take him out with a headshot. That's going to be the second round going to UH Alpha.
Yeah, second round going to UH Alpha. As far as money goes, both teams are actually kind of okay. I mean, NPC and the rest of UH are a little bit broke, but they're going to be on a full buy. UTD is going to be on a full buy. You know, essentially, whoever wins the round is going to be in a good position economically. Whoever loses is not.
It looks like Aetha, Windows, and Skim are going to have the ultimate abilities ready. We might see some of these. I keep saying it, but I just haven't seen it yet. So maybe it's going to be this round that they're going to see them. I do think that Aetha's Viper's Pit is going to be very crucial for them in post plant, especially just playing inside of that ultimate ability because it is very difficult to try to retake from there.
Yeah, and they're going to wall off mid, but it's going to be insta-broken by UTD. They're not going to let that stay up. Yeah, that was actually a very quick response. I was expecting it to be up at least a little bit longer. But that being said, UTD is playing towards A, and NPC is peeking up, and he's going to surprise Bunny. But Windows barely not able to get that kill. Sarv is going to pick it up, so they are going to trade that back. 4v4, we can see that Viper is flanking B, but not pushing up too far. I know that Skims likes to play a little bit passive, lurk a little bit, and that's what he's doing, but not in the position that Viper was expecting.
And looks like Viper might be picked up by the chamber, or I believe, yeah, that is the chamber trap. So as soon as Viper crosses that path, there's going to be information going to their chamber right there. As long as chamber stays alive, which is their UTD window at the moment. Skim going to be on B site. Looks like it's free at the moment, but Viper is close, so Viper might have to answer back on this one very, very fast.
Yeah, Viper hears a bunch of footsteps coming in. He's just trying to play a really close angle to maybe get 1, maybe 2.
Left.
They're not going to check it? Okay, they check it, but he's going to pick up 1, 2. Okay, only 2. It's a 2v2. UTD has Skim's ult up still. They don't have the bomb down just yet. Viper lagging a little bit behind, but luckily, UH is playing a little bit slow. So they're going to get the Viper's ult down and the plant. So this is very winnable for UTD. It just depends on whether or not this Killjoy ult can be very useful.
Most definitely. And the Killjoy and Viper ultimate ability at the exact same time is a very, very, very tough thing to retake. As Lang is going to push up a little towards the back of the site.
You should run.
Looks like Snake is going to go down a little bit, and as well as that, Lockdown is also going to go down. Lang going to try to use his ultimate ability to try to get any picks as well, but he's not going to be able to get any damage either. They know where Skim is, but he falls down just right there, and Aetha is going to be right in front of him. Aetha is going to be able to pick up Panda, as well as Lang, and that's going to be the 7th round going to UTD with the use of the Viper's Pit and the Lockdown. However, that is still ultimate ability, so they're not going to be able to get those back for a long time.
Yeah, but a good play from UTD there. They went down. UH had a man advantage, but UTD used those ultimates really well. The KJ ult just bought out some time, but also, crucially, pulled out the Sova ult. So Sova had to use his ult to try to kill the lockdown. And I don't think the lockdown actually went off. I think he placed it and it got destroyed. But that ult trade is super good in a post-plant position, especially when the other ult that's up is Viper's Pit.
Poison orb going to be towards the center so they can block off any site whatsoever. It's going to be a pseudo-aggressive A push right now as they slowly but surely get on the site. NPCs are going to have to back off, and looks like it's going to be a slow orb coming from UTD's Sage. Sarov in Windows going to take out Rican and Wylink respectively, but NPC going to get that small angle on Windows for the trade, and that's going to be the ult coming from NPC. One more kill on NPC, but it's going to be not enough as NPC falls to Bunny. It's going to be the plant going on A site. Wall goes down. Spike goes down.
Spike planted.
Snakebite gonna be blocked a little bit by Panda, but it's gonna do them justice just a little bit more. He sees just a small pixel of the head, but it's not gonna be enough to get the kill. Shui gonna be seen a little bit, but he's not gonna be able to see who's shooting at him. He's gonna slowly push up with the sheriff. I'm not thinking it's gonna be enough. Aether gonna get the kill on Panda. Aether gonna get the kill once again on Shui. And that's gonna be the 8th round going to UTD.
Yeah, round 8 to UTD, and UTD is feeling comfortable here. That was a really good push. They ended up with the man advantage 3v2. Really hard to play that position if you're Chamber, and Viper, so Chue and Panda. And Panda is having a pretty quiet game. He was a force to be reckoned with, a tour de force to be reckoned with, if you will.
Nice.
But this game, he's been a little bit more passive. 4 and 8, not a great stat line. He's just a lot of his shots aren't really connecting. And it's a little, it's fortunate for UT Dallas and UTD esports fans, but pretty unfortunate for UH Alpha.
It looks like UH Alpha going to play a little bit more aggressive defense, but it's not going to be enough as Skim is going to be right there to answer back. Skim does not know, however, that the KJ has crossed already. Or not the KJ. It looks like it's going to be the Viper that crossed already. That's going to be the kill going on to Skim from Shui. UTD Window is going to be watching mid, see if he can get any stragglers, any lurkers. Bunny going to be watching over on site as the plant may go down soon, but looks like it's not going to go down as it's going to be rotate from a side to a different side, or at least a different angle.
Yeah, and UTD, Window's going to pick up Wiling, a huge shot from Windows. Crazy. And now UTD just blew this map wide open because they can just rotate, and they know that there's probably only going to be 1, maybe 2 players over here, so it's going to be like a 2v1, 2v2 maybe.
That is going to be a great information gator from the KO Knight, but it's not going to be enough as Aether is going to pick up Shui for a trade, and they're going to be holding their angles diligently, and that's not going to let anybody pass. Looks like NPC is going to be pushing up from kitchen. He's going to notice UTD windows, and that's going to be enough to grab him, but it's not going to be enough to get the rest of the round as Bunny's going to trade out.
Weapon here.
And that's going to be a 2v1 situation with Riken in kitchen one more time. This might be another save. However, Riken does have their ultimate ability, so they may have to just use that one right here to try to save the round.
Yeah, and UTD holding very passive angles here, not really taking too much risk, but they are probably going to double peek that. Bunny is going to pick up Riken. Sage differ. I mean, it was a little bit of a gun diff, but Sage v Sage
Last
violence,
round
and
in the
last round of the half, UTD is up 9-2, which is a very dominant scoreline. I believe the most dominant half we've had. I mean, even if it goes 9-3, the only other halves have been 8-4s.
Most definitely. We did mention earlier that this is a very defensive heavy composition that UTD is running at the moment. And it looks like they're kind of dominating on offense, so we may see a domination on defense yet again as they have 3 Sentinels. And Sentinels are just known for holding down sites.
Yeah, and I think that UH Alpha kind of got a little unlucky picking Reyna here.
Let's play.
Where, okay, the Sage Orb hit the top of the roof.
But interesting lineup. And is going to get a shot on, but it's not going to be enough. It's going to teleport out. Going to get information that Windows is going to be towards the center, but it's not going to be enough as NPC is going to pick up Windows. Going to be traded out by Aether. And Wailing is going to get the craziest headshot ever. He's going to try to look for one more, but Sarb is going to be there to trade that out yet again. It's going to be a 3v3 situation right now. Panda back in position on yellow. Skim right behind Panda. Panda does not know. Is he going to go for the knife? He goes for the knife. Skim going to take it out, but it's going to be a res coming from UH Alpha. Skim once again going to get another pick, and that's the wall going to go down for the plant. Riken going to be right on the other side of that wall. See if he can get a surprise angle on anybody at the moment, but it's not going to work as Bunny and Skim fall back.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of scary things towards Halloween, but the scariest thing I'm seeing is Skim on B-side Icebox. This guy is a terror to UH. I mean, he is just unbelievably strong on this side. I think he like grew up here. He's like the predator of this site. And he's going to pick up Reek, and that's for 3, and Bunny's going to finish off the round at 2-10 half for UTD.
I need a reset.
Oh, and looks like Bunny's going to be taunted.
Switching sides.
No, I think they were teammates.
Yeah, okay.
They were
that was
vibing together.
interesting. Okay, yeah. They were just having a little dance party, I guess. That's what that was.
Yeah, it was him saying, hey, we won the round, but I'm not going to pick you up.
Unfortunate, but that's going to be the 10th round going to UTD. 10-2 right now. UTD taking a very, very heavy lead. And as we said earlier, it's going to be a really good defensive game coming from UTD right now. As Skim is going to be 16-4, and if I can divide that correctly, that's going to be a 4.0 KD right there.
Yep.
And Shui is going to be 11-9. It's going to be close on the kills and deaths. And we can see that there's a clear domination from UTD at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, UTD is lowest guy, Sarv, would be third on their team.
Most definitely.
Good math. But, you know, we see... Oh, my gosh. You know, I got to applaud UH. They're UH Alpha, and they are acting very alpha. They're going to Skim's site. You know, he owns this place.
Most definitely.
Like-
They've seen what Skim can do, and I'm not sure they're ready for what it is.
Yeah, they're walking into the jungle knowing the lion's waiting there for him, but the lion does go down. Maybe he was a cub today, but they are going to have the man advantage, UTD. UH does get the bomb plane down, but Sarv's already in, dicing him up. He's going to get one. He might get two onto the stage. He's jumping around, dancing around.
Some
Twinkle
crazy
toes.
gymnastics that are going on. Oh, and looks like he's going to knife the corpse and give it a little teabag. That's going to be a little taunt coming from Sarv as they defuse the spike. 11-2 right now. Oh, man.
Yeah, I wanted a close game. I'm not too mad about this. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not mad either. I did think that it was going to be a tough game for both of them to fight, but it looks like UTD just you know, came to win it.
Yeah, UTD came to play on this third map. I mean, if you want to look at it in halves of the series, UH Alpha won the first game and a half, and then UTD has won the next game hopefully and a half. I mean, 2 more rounds. I don't want to speak too soon. But yeah, it looks like everybody in the game right now has a Spectre. And UTD has full armor, and UH has light armor.
This may be an unknown agreement between both teams to just buy a Spectre to see who can duke it out for the win on this round.
Yeah, unfortunately, no team has a Neon, so they can't just slide tackle the enemies, just spraying the whole time.
And that's going to be the Silver Drone pushing out first. This is the first time we've seen the Silver Drone just on its own out, trying to look for anybody on site. But it's not going to be able to pick up anybody. Viper Wall goes down for the attackers as they're going to look for the plant quite soon. Sage is just taking his time to get on the plant, but NPC is going to take out Sarab and Kitchen. And Skim is going to be able to be there to trade it out. Skim, once again, just showing the dominance that we've seen all game. Spike's going to go down, and as UH Alpha backs off a side, but they don't know about Window's location behind them and flank. Well, they may now, as Aether takes out Rican and Shui's going to take out Windows. Going to almost be traded out by Skim. Then he's going to take out Shui. That's going to be a trade out, and Aether's going to take out Panda. Defuse is going to go off, and that's going to be 12-2. Match point, UTD.
Match point UTD. You know, a good round. You know, it was Spectre v Spectre, and I think UTD just had the armor advantage there. Some really good trades from give me a second, Skim. Skim had some very good trades on that site. You know, that NPC scared me there. Like if I was Sarhav there, he was just like looking one way, and he looks back to see Arena just staring at him, not even shooting. And then once he looks, then he gets shot.
You know, you said that knife to the back would be the scariest thing, or actually Skim on Icebox would be the scariest thing. But I do think the scariest thing is looking over an angle and just seeing Reina waiting for you to peek her.
Yeah.
Just like that.
She's just waiting for someone else, you know, trying to line up the 2 shots. But as soon as you peek, you just hear that loud shot noise. You're just like, you physically jump. Window's playing super far up here, trying to see if he can get a shot. He does get the 1. Oh my gosh! He's at an angle here. Okay, he did not get the second one, but a 4v2.
And Aether going to be able to pick up 2 right there, but Shui's going to be there to trade it out. That slow orb from Bunny was really crucial for Windows as he was able to pick up the headshot.
Yeah, and Bunny looking to maybe get this trade on the stage, does a tiny bit of damage, but ends up getting traded, so it's a 2v2. We got Skim versus Skim and KO versus Sage and Viper. They're gonna wall up. Oh, well, first they're gonna grab the orb. They might be able to go for a res here actually, but they don't know that Skim is roaming up behind. I mean, they're assuming that there's something going on. They don't know for sure. Now they're gonna try to wall over. Oh my gosh, he waits for 2. He's gonna pick up 2. He's gonna pick up the 3. UTD wins it.
Oh man, what a crazy game! A dominant performance from UTD side.
Yeah. So UH is seeing stars. I'm seeing comets.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
a perfect one right there. UTD finally woke up and finally found the recipe for success.
Yep.
And they definitely applied that here in this game. Skim was absolutely incredible on this map.
Yeah. That dude was a golem. He was sitting there. My site. Do not enter my site, or you are going to get
definitely.
hit by the golem.
Gosh, it was insane to see. He almost made Killjoy look like a duelist the way he was just
Oh
playing.
yeah.
It was crazy. I've never seen anybody play Killjoy like that, and that was such a great sight to see.
Yeah, his offensive utility is his gun.
Most definitely. What an amazing game, a well-fought game indeed. We went to map 3, and looks like UTD are the victors here.
Yeah, clean, precise. Very, very quick 13-2 win on that last map. UH played a really, really good first half of this series. They really, I mean, they kind of really destroyed UTD on the first map. But then second map, I think UTD started to come alive, and then, I mean, that third map was scary.
Most definitely. You know, it's almost like as if like Skim is like the spider, and then they're just like going into the spider's web. And just like that, it just wasn't enough for them. They couldn't get out. As soon as they were in, they were trapped.
Yep,
Just
exactly.
Like that. It was a great game. Well fought on all sides, but it looks like UTD was going to be there to pick it up and play a dominant performance on Icebox.
Oh, yeah.
And that was going to be their last game, and that's going to be the UTD win for this match. Thank you guys again for coming out to the stream. Y'all have a great rest of your night. I'm ActOneEman. Joined by me is Mahcks. And we hope you guys have a great one. We'll see you next time.